Click the buttons. Okay. They should be able to hear everything.
Hi.
Yay! It worked! Got all the things set up and they work.
Okay, it looks great.
I should move this over. There we go. Oh, but now I can't see the other thing. Thing can go up there. I need to be able to see that. Car!
Holy moly.
Scroll keeper!
25 months.
25 months! That means that I've been an affiliate for 2 years and 1 month. His
That's
car was... It was either Carr or Slade who was my first sub. And it pissed someone else off really, really bad that they weren't the first, and it was funny to me. Oh, that's right. Carr was first. So tonight we are here with DM Liam. We're going to play a co-op game of Ironsworn, which I hadn't heard of until Liam said, "Let's do this," and I said, "Okay."
Yeah. It's a very cool system. It's GM-less, which is neat. Well, technically, it's everyone's a GM, I guess.
Technically. So I have this thing on my screen that says, "Would you like to generate your world truths?"
So I've got that open, so you can say not this time.
Okay.
Because it should generate a journal entry for both of us.
Okay. So I should open a journal. Is it going to be in the Red Hall journal or in our individual journals?
Well, this one should generate its own.
Okay.
So once I think it's like a little script.
Okay.
But basically, we have to go through at the very beginning and define what is true about our world.
Okay.
Yeah. Do we need any more setup than that?
I don't think so. I think we just get started.
No,
Car, Liam is a far better GM than I am.
I disagree. But I've also never had you as a GM before.
Anyway, okay, so what questions in chat? You are more than welcome to help answer these questions and help talk this through.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to read a whole bunch of stuff. We have, let me think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 questions to answer.
Okay.
All right, so this is important. This is the spine of our world. This is the foundation of everything.
I'm sure you do, Car.
All right, so the first question we have to ask is, so the map we're looking at is called the Ironlands.
Let me close these and then I'll scroll out and we can look at the map.
Yeah, these are the Ironlands. And all we know right now is that this is where we live. So the first question is, how did we get here? What was the old world? So I'm going to read three little paragraphs, and we're going to pick which one we think is the coolest.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds perfect.
All right. So the savage clans called the Skulls invaded the kingdoms of the old world. Our armies fell. Most were killed or taken into slavery. Those who escaped set sail aboard anything that would float. And after an arduous months-long voyage, the survivors made landfall upon the Ironlands. So that could be what happened. We were invaded and forced out of our old lands.
Okay.
Second, the sickness moved like a horrible wave across the old world, killing all in its path. Thousands fled aboard ships. However, the plague could not be outrun. On many ships...
I think I'm going to veto that one.
Veto sickness? I think you probably... Yes, I agree.
Given the current state of the world, I'm going to veto that one. Just off the bat, vetoed.
Number 3. The old world could no longer sustain us. We were too large in number. We had felled the forests. Our crops withered in the barren ground. The cities and villages overflowed with desperate, hungry people. Petty kings battled for scraps. We cast our fate to the sea and found the Ironlands, a new world, a fresh start.
I like that one.
You like that one?
I like that one.
All right, great.
Yeah, we're just, there can be diseases, but
Yeah, we don't want it to be like our foundational story.
we don't want it. We don't want this to become real life.
Some
stories.
heavy baggage that we already carry. All right, great. All right, second question is about iron, because iron is very, very important in this game. But we have to decide how important it is. So, the imposing hills and mountains of the Ironlands are rich in iron ore. Most prized of all is the star-forged black iron. So that could be true. So there's lots of iron, but there's also like super magic iron.
Okay.
Number two, the weather is bleak. Rain and wind sweep in from the ocean. The winters are long and bitter. One of the first settlers complained, "Only those made of iron dare live in this foul place," and thus our land was named. So it's actually not about like actual iron, but rather the what
Yeah.
makes
Okay.
up the people
Okay.
and therefore us. And then the third is inscrutable metal pillars are found throughout the land. They are iron gray and smooth as riverstone. No one knows their purpose. Some say they are as old as the world. Some
Aliens.
yeah, aliens. Some, such as the Iron Priests, worship them and swear vows upon them. Most make the warding sign and hurry along their way when they happen across one. The tarnish, and even the sharpest blade cannot mark them. So we have these giant monoliths of like iron just sticking out of the world.
Yeah, or we like there's a ton of iron, or it's about who we are, like the Ironborn in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, are these the Ironlands? What is it?
Gren votes pillars. I'm kind of
Pillars?
leaning towards pillars as well, because then there can be
Pillars does
aliens.
sound cool. That's true. All right.
All right, so we got yep, it's pillars. Car votes
Inscrutable
pillars too, so.
metal pillars are found throughout the land. Perfect. All right, let's talk about our legacies.
Okay.
First legacy. We are the first humans to walk these lands. Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
Mm.
Second, the other humans sailed here from the old world untold years ago, but all that is left of them is a savage, feral people we call the Broken. Is their fate to become our own?
Okay. Okay.
And then
What's our other
third,
option?
before the Ironlanders, before even the firstborn, that's elves, another people lived here. Their ancient ruins are found throughout the Ironlands. So we can like make up like a forebearer or like a primogenitor.
It could be like Neanderthals.
It could be. It could be mammoths.
And that's why
Sentient
we have
mammoths.
mammoths.
We're getting ahead of ourselves.
but come on. Car is voting ancient ruins.
Ancient ruins.
Gren is also voting ancient ruins.
All right.
I think we're going with the third option.
All right. So there's like before the Ironlanders, that's us.
Yep.
Before the firstborn, that's like elf people.
Elf people.
There's some yet to be described ancient people that were here, and their ruins are everywhere.
Uh-huh. Perfect.
Cool. Love it.
Also,
They're aliens.
And they're from space.
yeah! Done.
All right, our communities. We are few in number in this accursed land. Most rarely have contact with anyone outside our own small steading or village, and strangers are viewed with deep suspicion. So we're very separated.
Mm-hmm.
And insular. Second is we live in communities called circles. These are settlements ranging inside from a steading with a few families to a village of several hundred. Some circles become nomadic folk. Some powerful circles might include a cluster of settlements. We trade and sometimes feud with other circles.
Okay. That's our only options?
There's one more.
One more. Okay, what's our third option?
We have forged the Ironlands into a home. Villages within the havens are connected by well-trod roads. Trade caravans travel between settlements in the havens and those in outlying regions. Even so, much of this land is untamed. I'm kind of leaning towards we are few in number in this accursed land, and we have little contact with outsiders.
Yeah, like we're still early settlers. Amber. Yeah, the first one I think is, and then because then it gives more like we really don't know why. We don't know about the ancient ruins. We don't know about the pillars.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
then earning people's trust is always a challenge, and we can get more quests.
yeah. Or hit people over the heads more.
That's true. We could just conquer. Be
What?
all of this could be ours.
Yes. Dio. That
Hit
is not
dial.
a command in this channel. There's only the unbanned Dio command. That's the only.
All
We're
right,
answering
leaders.
questions about our society. It's all one word, Car. About our currently we're in the middle of prepping to play some Ironsworn as a co-op game. We are answering questions about what our society looks like. We're on what, question 6?
I think so. Leaders. We're just over halfway through.
Sweet.
All right. Leadership is as varied as the people. Some communities are governed by the head of a powerful family, or they have council of elders who make decisions and settle disputes. In others, the priests hold sway. For some, it is duels in the circle that decide.
Ooh, I like duels in the circle.
Yeah,
But anyway,
circle duels.
we got to hear all our options.
Yeah. Uh, Second is each of our communities has its own leader called an overseer. Every seventh spring, the people affirm their current overseer or choose a new one. Some overseers wear the iron circlet reluctantly, while the others thirst for power and gain it through schemes or threats.
Okay.
Okay. And then last, numerous clan chiefs rule over petty domains. Most are intent on becoming the one true king. Their squabbles will be our undoing.
Petty kings.
Petty kings.
There's so many adventures we can have with people who are always fighting with each other.
That is true. Petty kings. Car says petty kings.
Yep. Not yet, Dio.
So
But
this is like very Vendel era Viking kind of vibes.
oh yeah, that's us, Vikings.
Everyone wants to be Harold Bluetooth.
But only I am Harold Bluetooth.
Harold Mammoth Tooth.
Yes.
All right. Defense. Here in the Ironlands, supplies are too precious and the lands are too sparsely populated to support organized fighting forces. When a community is threatened, the people stand together to protect themselves.
Okay.
So there's no organized armies that just march upon a place. It's just like war bands and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Second, the Wardens are our soldiers, guards, and militia. They serve their communities by standing sentry, patrolling surrounded lands, and organizing defenses in times of crisis. Most have strong ties to their community. Others, called free wardens, are wandering mercenaries who can hire on to serve a community or protect caravans.
Hmm.
So we have some kind of like domestic organized protective force, but there are also mercenaries and stuff.
Yeah. And
Cell
the third
swords.
option.
Third option is our war bands are rallied to strike at our enemies or defend our holdings. Though not nearly as impressive as the armies that once marched across the old world, these forces are as well trained and equipped as their communities can manage. The banners of the war bands are adorned with the depictions of their old world history and Ironland victories.
Hmm. Any thoughts from chat? The third I think Gren is voting for the third option.
Gren wants full tilt, just war banner armies
Well,
marching around the world. That would make it harder for us to conquer the Ironlands.
yeah, that would create a challenge.
But it does
But
mean that we could potentially raise our own army.
that's true. We
It
could
also
be.
means we could be chased out of town very easily.
Yeah. Well, except for, if we have a mammoth.
I'm I'm good with both extremes, I think. Either it's just like
Yeah.
farmers defending their crops, or there's full scale militaries.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want
yeah.
to do half
I
measures.
don't no, I agree. It's either all or not. It's all or nothing.
What way are you leaning?
I was kind of leaning towards Greg makes a good point. See, I was leaning
That's true.
towards the other direction because we're still early on in our settlement of this land.
Oh,
And
that's
so
true.
hasn't been the time to really build a good army, and the focus is on survival and growth rather than
That's true.
beating the shit out of each other.
Our statement about communities that we are few in number and have limited contact with anyone,
Mm-hmm.
I don't is a little contradictory to war bands.
Yeah.
If we were like circles, we could like go back and change that if we like war bands. If we
Let's
were in like little connected circles, we could
Well, because it
probably.
gives us more like long journeys with potential for running into outlaw bandits, and
Yeah.
so I think I would go with the defensive. We're farmers defending ourselves. Well, most of us are.
Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it too, when we chose petty kings, maybe we do need to be like circles.
Maybe.
Maybe we should change communities from rarely
Yeah,
have contact to
yeah, yeah.
having
To
connected.
to
Okay,
circles, and then we can
circles.
have the petty kings, but we can still have it be like they don't have to be like super super close to each other,
All right,
but they know about each other and they're close enough that we can.
got it. Done.
And they're still farmers.
Yeah,
They're still mostly farmers. There aren't really a whole lot of large scale wars because,
we're not gonna encounter like actual Achilles in the Troy army.
right, yet. Unless
Maybe
we
that's who
make.
I'll be. Norse Achilles.
No, I already read through. I have plans, and they're
Uh oh.
terrible, awful
Oh
plans.
no. All right, I got a question about mysticism now.
Ooh.
All right, so some still find comfort in the old ways. They call on mystics to divine the fortune of their newborn, or ask them to perform rituals to invoke a bountiful harvest. Others act out of fear against those who they suspect as having power. However, most folk believe true magic, if it ever existed, is now lost to us.
Okay.
So, godless, magicalless heathens
Yep. Yep.
is that one. Second is magic is rare and dangerous, but those few who wield the power are truly gifted.
Okay.
And then third is magic courses through this land as the
No.
rivers flow through the hills.
No. 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 We can't do that. No.
rare, rare and dangerous seems pretty good.
I feel like the middle one, that they're
Yeah.
magic still exists, but it's rare, and if you run across a magic user, they're either a
Yeah.
really solid ally or a horrible horrible.
Or a tyrant petty king.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Grin agrees. Few but gifted. Okay. All right. So that's mysticism. Now we talk about religion. A few
Godless heathens.
Ironlanders, godless heathens, a few Ironlanders still make signs or mumble prayers out of habit or tradition, but most believes that the gods abandoned us long ago.
Okay.
Second is, so that's godless heathens.
Mm-hmm.
Second is the people honor old gods and new. In this harsh land, a prayer is a simple but powerful comfort.
Okay.
And then third, the gods are many. They make themselves known through manifestations and miracles. Some say they even secretly walk among us. The priests convey the will of the gods and hold sway over many communities. So religion's important.
See, I don't think religion's important.
Okay.
Like
But
we could do the middle one and have
yep.
there would be some like kind of like the nature pantheon, the
Yep.
the nature spirits versus actual gods. And it could be a combination of like we're technically godless heathens according to the where we came from, but this land has its own gods, and
Mhm.
we've been.
Oh yeah, Gren raises a good point. The gods were tied to the old world, so we've abandoned the gods and
Mhm.
have to find new ones.
Yeah,
We have to find the gods that rule the Ironlands.
yeah.
Maybe they don't like us yet.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Disco and Pharaoh like everybody.
Maybe that's connected to the secret, like, firstborn race.
Yes,
They're the gods.
they're the gods.
All right, done. So we're gonna say the people honor old gods and new, but they're just,
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, but that's just for the having the button pushed. But
yeah,
we have more detail around.
yeah. Or actually, yeah, hmm. Let's hang on. Let's revisit that one real quick. So, do most people think the gods abandoned us in the old world, but that there are new gods to pray to, but
Well,
we're like in that awkward like courting stage?
well, no. If we think back, so why? If we think that back to why did we leave? We left because there was nothing left. Like
That's true.
it was all fucked up, right? So
We ate it all.
I
We
think
felled all
there's
the forests.
yeah, there's a faction of people who think that the reason that all that happened is because the gods abandoned us. So we're here and we've got to find new gods. And then there's
Right.
people who are like, fuck the gods, we left them.
Yeah.
So there's
We
the
ate
different
all of their stuff.
there's the different factions of the gods abandoned us, so we had to come and find them somewhere else. And then there's the people who are like, we're here, God either or they're we're here, the gods would have come with us because the
Yeah.
gods are not about the land. So
Right.
you get the multiple factions, and you can get that can be some of the infighting too, is which religion wins, who's
Yeah. Okay.
right.
So yeah, the middle answer of there are old gods and new, and
Yeah,
everyone has their own opinion. Got it.
yeah.
I like it.
And then we can make up our own minds about any of it.
Yeah. All right, three more questions. This one's about the firstborn.
Okay.
The firstborn have passed into legend. Some say the remnants of the old tribes still dwell in deep forests or high mountains, and most believe they were never anything more than myth. Second is the firstborn live in isolation and are fiercely protective of their own lands.
Mm-hmm.
And the third is the firstborn hold sway in the Ironlands. The elves of the deep forests and the giants of the hills tolerate us and even trade with us. For now, Ironlanders fear the day they decide that we are no longer welcome here.
I think the third one.
So,
I think we trade with them, but we're not besties at
yeah,
this
so
point.
we interact with elves and giants,
Yeah.
but there's like a standoffishness.
It's a tense friendship.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe that's where you get your mammoth.
No.
You buy it from a giant.
No, I brought him with me. He was a
He's from the
baby.
old world.
He's from the old world. He was a baby when we
Not
came
only did we
over.
chop down all the forests and eat all the food, but you also stole the mammoth's babies.
I can no. Yes, I did.
We're the worst.
We haven't even started playing, and we're the worst.
Speaking of stealing mammoth babies, let's talk about the beasts of this world.
Okay.
All right. The beasts of old are nothing but legend. A few who travel into the deep forests and high mountains return with wild tales of monstrous creatures, but they are obviously delusional. No such thing exists.
Okay.
Second is monstrous beasts stalk the wild areas of the Ironlands. So these crazy whatevers are real,
Mm-hmm.
but they keep to the frontier or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then third is beasts of all sorts roam the Ironlands. They dwell primarily in the reaches, but range into the settled lands to hunt. There, they often prey on cattle, but attack on travelers, caravans, and even settlements is not uncommon.
Given what we've already set up, the third one makes the most sense, but we
Yeah.
could go with the second one because we've settled enough that we've made we figured out how to protect ourselves and push those beasts back.
Yeah, so going into the wild areas, we are more likely to encounter a monstrous beast.
Yeah.
But if we stick to the roads and stuff, we're probably fine.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's the way to go. I think they're still alive. We haven't been here long enough to make them all extinct yet.
Yeah. Okay.
But we have made it very clear that you stay the frick away from us.
Gren's right.
Exactly.
Until one of them gets desperate and hungry enough.
Exactly.
Because maybe we're chopping down all their forests again. God, we're so bad.
They're so bad.
All right.
I'm not
last
chopping
question.
down forests. That's not my thing. That's not my
true.
thing.
Maybe I'll make a character that worships forests.
Ooh.
Let's talk about the horrors of this world. Are they nothing but stories to frighten children? Or are we wary of dark forests and deep waterways, for monsters lurk in those places? In the depths of the long night, when all is wreathed in darkness, only fools venture beyond their homes.
Yes, horrors.
And then third, the dead do not rest in the Ironlands. At night we light torches, scatter salt, and post sentries at the gate. And it's not enough. They are coming.
That one. That one.
They are coming.
They are coming.
Oh no. So we kept the monstrous beasts out in the wilds, but the dead,
The dead.
we make the dead all the time with these petty king wars.
Yeah. And you know, that's probably also was something that we tried to escape from the old world, but it followed us here.
Oh no. They followed us.
They followed us here.
Just burn the bodies. Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Yeah, well, we're Vikings. That's what Vikings do.
Maybe that's what we should do, and that's what villages do. But if there's like, if a beast attacks you out in the road, or there's like a battle,
Yep.
that's how undead are born.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it. Those are our truths. We just built a whole world.
We did it. Yay!
Safe. So you should be able to see the Your World Truths entry now.
We got it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
On night one. Yeah. They're coming.
The both of us.
Yeah.
Okay. I suppose now I do need to actually think about my character.
Yeah, so let's see what the book tells us to do here next. So I think now that we've done the world, yeah, we can make a character. So envision your character, just like a theme, concept. Tell me about what you're thinking.
Car just noticed the character names.
Not me, not Leo.
Exactly. I was thinking. So I was reading the little cards. I was thinking of doing the berserker and just being very smashy and with a pet mammoth.
Just have a pet mammoth and smash things.
Yes, and smash the shit out of things.
Are you well, I guess we should talk about, where is it here? So we get to have one of our stats as a 3.
As a 3, yeah.
One of our two of our stats is a 2, and 2 are a 1. So there's edge, heart, iron, shadow, and wits. So you're thinking going iron, probably edge.
Yeah, I gotta pull up the thing on my tablets. I have them because I can't do it on the computer because it'll screw up the layout.
Oh right.
All right. So edge is for those in chat. Edge is quickness, agility, and prowess in ranged combat. Heart is courage, willpower, empathy, sociability, and loyalty. Iron is physical strength, endurance, aggressiveness, and prowess in close combat. Shadow is sneakiness, deceptiveness, and cunning, and wits is expertise, knowledge, and observation. And when we did this, worked on this on Friday night, I had put um the 3 in iron because I wanted to be very smashy,
Yep.
and then 2 in heart and 2 in wits. I'm not very fast,
Okay.
but I will smash the shit out of you, and I'm sorta smart. Not very fast. I'm not very sneaky, but I will bash your head in.
All right. I might go into edge and shadow then,
Okay.
just so that we're a good balance.
Yeah.
So yeah, edge is your dexterity basically, right?
Yep.
Okay. You have some wits, right?
Yes, I did a 2 in wits.
Okay. Do I want to be 3 edge or 3 wits?
Hmm.
Let me look at the cards. I haven't gone through them as much. So,
Yeah.
uh, we get to pick 3 cards of any kind. Cards could be a pet mammoth. They could also be um, a pet hound or a horse or a cave lion.
Oh, I did
What are,
write that down, so I should be able to open it.
oh wait, if I go edge, I could be the dancer.
Yes.
Actually, I kind of want to be. So since we have, if I look at the world truths again, uh, sorry about motorcycle sounds. So mysticism is rare and dangerous, and the horrors are everywhere. Should I be some sort of like creepy, dark Norse magician?
Yes.
Because there's like rituals you can learn.
Yes. Let's do it.
Okay,
I was
so
tempted.
let's.
I've been kind of like bouncing back and forth because I saw the, what is it, Visage, I think, where
Mhm.
you, there was one ritual where you just like make yourself, you cover yourself in blood and ash.
Ooh, what's that?
And it's Visage. When you paint
This.
yourself in blood and ash, roll plus wits. On a strong hit, you may add +2 and take +1 momentum on a hit when you secure an advantage or compel using fear or intimidation.
Oh hell yeah!
But if you take that, because
That's awesome.
I thought about it because that would make me just the worst, craziest barbarian.
Yeah. Cover myself in blood and ash and then intimidate the shit out of somebody.
Yes.
So it's a good thing that you have heart because one of us is going to have to not scare the locals. I could also take leech, which is I mark my hands or weapon with intricate blood runes. Oh, that one's iron though. I'm not going to have much iron.
So for the mammoth, which I am totally taking a mammoth.
Mhm.
I haven't decided the name yet. So if you have good names for a mammoth that aren't Manny. What, Tal? All right.
What do you say?
You said dick biter. which is funny because he's been playing the new Pathfinder game, and he got a horse, and the horse goes around biting everybody. And he didn't know it would do that, so he named it Beauty because it's black. It's too bad. I
But
think
it could have been named Dick Biter.
it could have been named Dick Biter, so I think that might have to be the mammoth's name. But
All
there,
right. Well, that answers an important question because I was not sure which gendered character I would like to play. Now I'm playing a woman.
there we go, perfect.
So thank you, Tel, for answering that question for me.
Thanks, Tal, for answering a question. So my
Um, okay. So I think I'm going to take a ritual called Talisman, which is wits based. So I get to fashion a charm and envision and name a specific person or creature that protects against it, and it makes me roll better against them. So if we know who we're going after, I can like make a voodoo doll basically.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So how do we add these little card dudes?
Oh, I can show you how to do that. So let me open your sheet. So if you go, I don't know if you have access to in the top right, there's next to the left of the cogs, there's something called compendium packs.
Compendium packs.
Hmm.
Yes. Got it.
Can you see all those?
Yeah. Well, you can see
S-
what I can see.
Okay, so open up Ironsworn assets, and it
Iron
should bring a big list,
List. List.
and then you can drag those onto your character sheet.
Boop.
That work? Nice.
Okay. Cool.
So I'm gonna take
No, I want to
Talisman.
change what my mammoth does. Oh, do I have to pick a?
You should be able to click
Okay, there we go.
edit.
All right.
Yeah.
The label is the name. Okay.
Okay.
Here, let's do a that. Perfect. All right, so
Oh
my
no.
options for the mammoth are lumbering. When your mammoth
Mhm.
travels with you as you undertake a journey, you may add +2 but suffer -1 momentum. Or when you make a move which requires you to roll plus supply, you may instead roll plus your mammoth's health. Ooh.
Should we talk about momentum real quick?
Yes, you should talk about momentum.
Okay. So if you look at V's character sheet there, on the left hand side, there's a scale that goes from -6 to +10. Um, as we go through and succeed, even partially succeed, oftentimes it will grant us momentum, which will increase the number on that side. Um, the basic roll mechanic is we roll a d6 and add the appropriate stat, and then we roll two d10s. Those are the difficulty. So if our action die is higher than one of the challenge dice, that's a weak hit. If it's higher than both of them, it's a strong hit. And if it's higher than none of them, it's a miss. If you have momentum, you can cancel out any challenge die that is less than your momentum. So let's say that V rolled a 5, and then on her challenge dice, she got a 6 and an 8.
Yeah.
You could cancel out the 6 and score a weak hit, but then it would reset your momentum to 2, which is the
Yeah.
base, the reset point.
So if I had yeah, it's like luck points in Monster of the Week. Where you have a limited number
Mhm.
that you can succeed on a roll if you
Yeah, so we build it up and then we spend it when we really need it, and then we have to build it up again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and it's possible to take negative momentum, but bad things happen when that happens.
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking that I'm gonna go with overpowering, which is when you strike or clash by riding your mammoth against a pack of foes, add +1 and inflict +1 harm on a hit.
Yep. That sounds like
Because that's exactly the kind of character I'm building, which
mhm.
is hit things. Okay, cool.
I
That's
do think I'm
that's
also
done.
gonna take this visage thing.
I think you should. I think you should. Okay,
So
then
I
I
make
was gonna
I
do
cover myself in blood and ash. Okay. So I'm definitely a 3 wits person.
yeah. Wait, where's my combat one? Oh, there. Berserker, obviously. So with the abilities, I already have when you secure an advantage or compel by embodying your wild nature, add +1 and take +1 momentum on a hit. Um, when do I when do I get the other ones?
You're an advantage or compel by embodying your wild nature. So secure an advantage is a setup move for another move.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say we were going to undertake a journey
Okay.
as a move. You could secure an advantage, make the roll, and then when you do the undertake a journey, you would get that +1 that, assuming you hit, you would get to add the
Yeah,
+1
yeah.
and take a momentum.
Okay. But
Yep.
when do I get to when I strike or clash by unleashing my rage? When do I get that one?
Oh, so as we complete vows, we'll get XP, and then you will be able to unlock additional sections of your cards, or I think get all new ones.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the I was thinking either a spooter or a cave lion, and just have a second pet because the rest of the paths. Um, I looked at Weapon Master. Oh no, I was okay. Okay, Gren, Car, chat. Do I want to be a Weapon Master or do I want a second pet? Okay.
Weapon Master. So since I have V who has yet to be named as my travel companion, I feel like I am less required to fight,
Yeah.
but it's not impossible that we get separated.
Right. I think you need to be able to defend yourself. Because
Hmm.
I make no guarantees that Big Biter and I will be able to protect you if we come across multiple.
Hmm.
Hope! You're gonna need a title? We haven't come up with a name for this yet.
It should just at this point it's just I don't think we're the main character. Is Let's put it that way.
I would agree. I would agree that Mammoth's the main character now.
A mammoth, not just any mammoth, a war mammoth
Oh,
named Dick
oh,
Biter,
oh
I
no,
think
no.
is
If we want to be fancy, he can be Richard Biter.
that's true. We can just call him Richard.
We can call him Richard.
A strong Ironlander name, if ever there was
Yes.
one. Okay, I have two options. I'm gonna let chat pick one.
Okay.
My first, so I have two already. I actually have two rituals. So I'm a bit of a wizardy person.
Wait, I think I can probably open your sheet and then people can see. Okay.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
So I think part of me is thinking I should take skirmisher, because I could take edge as my second best, because it gives me the option of facing danger with iron or edge. So that lets me fight, and it's also slightly defensive. So I could like wield a spear, or we did set up that whole thing about old and new gods.
Mm-hmm.
I could take devotant or devotant, and I get to invent a god and I
Devo.
worship them.
Okay, chat. Hmm.
Do I wield a spear, or do I follow in the path of some horrible Ironlands god?
Everyone's stuck on divas.
Diva. Maybe that's the name of the god. The diva god.
Diva. It's like the diva in Fifth Element.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh, I just saw Shadowkin.
Oh no.
I know the sly ways of death. There's so many good ones, V.
There are. I know. Reading through them, I was like, I want all of these. But no, this is not the character I'm building is very much a barbarian with a pet mammoth.
So many good ones. I love the Fifth Element.
Yeah. That would be a good like Pyro Club movie night movie.
Heck yeah.
People were talking about Jaws. And you know, Jaws is a good movie, but we should watch Fifth Element too. We could do a double feature. They're not even related. There's nothing that
Nope.
there's no reason that you would watch one after the other, except for that you wanted to. I think the dilettante is the way Chad is leaning.
All right, I'm gonna make up a god, and then the god's name is Jaws.
Excellent. Is it a shark god?
Oh, it could be some horrible iron shark that swims off the coastal waters.
Yes. I will
Deep
also.
sea gods are always the creepiest. This makes sense. This is why I cover myself in blood and ash.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, hi,
I
puppy.
am.
Are you gonna come
Need to go.
downstairs? No.
It does mean that you are now my honor guard.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Some would be squishy.
Which means that I get to have do I get a super awesome shark tattoo like down my arm so that when I go like this with my hand it's like a shark mouth?
I actually think I'm probably covered in tattoos, like face, neck, arms.
Nice. Hi puppy. Do you want to come say hi? I have to go. Hey, puppy. He's like, I don't want to go night night. Yes. My whole arm looks like a shark. And when I go like this, it's the shark smell.
Yeah.
Like
All right,
this.
done. Like a squid shark.
No, that's not the squid shark. I made an actual shark.
Oh, look at that.
I have
I'm
the
so
squid
used to
shark.
seeing the squid shark.
I know.
All right, there we go. So I have 3 wits. I think I'm gonna take 2 shadow
Okay.
and 2 edge,
Mhm.
and then 1 heart and 1 iron. I'm not good with people.
No, that's fine.
This is why I cover myself in blood and ash and then
I'm
intimidate them.
okay with people.
Okay. You're you're the charismatic one, but some people might say it's because you have a mammoth pet named
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
Red.
yeah. Richard is the charismatic one.
Richard,
We're
yeah.
just we're just all here for what he wants.
I'm gonna okay, so the next thing we have so for everyone's benefit, on your moves sheet, there's an oracle sheet as well.
Oh yes.
And this is sort of where the game sort of emerges from.
I forgot
Um,
what it is. I mean, oh, there we go. Under
well,
fate, found it.
actually, at the very top, it says moves and oracles. You just switch the tab.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We do need names for these characters though.
So I was
'Cause-
thinking I might roll mine.
Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna roll 3 different names, and then chat can pick which one they like the best. I'm probably gonna roll a Varu name and a troll name, as well as an Ironlander name, just because I'm a weird
That's fine.
shark god worshipper.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sharky McSharkerson.
All right, we'll roll names. Roll our names. We'll let Liam go first.
All right. So first name is going to be a traditional Ironlander name, and it is Owena.
Oh, we
Or
know it. Oh, we
Owena
know it.
or
Oh, we
Owena?
know it. Oh, we
How do we
know
like
it.
the pronunciation? think I like Owenna.
Okay.
Okay. Then Evka. And then lastly, a troll named Cluck.
We have one for Evka and two for Clock.
Wait, I could just take both. I could be Evka Cluck.
Yep.
Evka Cluck. But
Perfect.
my friends just call me Cluck.
Perfect.
Done.
All right, I'm gonna do an Ironlander name, Ithala. Let's see. Let's do a giant name and a troll name. Bashtu
Oh, Bashtu's
and
good.
Scar.
Ooh, that's good too.
Ooh. But I don't have any scars.
Wait, you could be Scar Bashtu and people call you Scarbash.
Yeah. There we go. Scar Bashtu. There we go. Names. We do have our open. We still have Red Hall, right? It just doesn't show because reasons. It's dumb.
Correct. We have to re-roll that, I think.
No, you just have to add another pin.
Oh, that's true.
And then it'll appear. Like, I think if I go to my journal and I just like put my journal on the map, it'll appear.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Nope.
Oh, I removed Red Hall.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah, I pulled it off the map just when I reset everything.
Okay. Well, then we have to put Red Hall back on the map.
Well, we can still start on that side, but we can roll up a new home.
It'll be right there.
Yeah. I think okay, so I'm gonna build some character here. I'm putting quotes around Cluck
Okay.
because I think my character's like really like emaciated too. Because my iron and heart are like
Oh yeah.
minimum. So I'm really like twitchy and like kind of bird-like in my movements and stuff like that. And I'm like draped in chicken bones that are always like rattling and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so people called me Cluck.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a diminutive from our whatever our home is, but that's what you call me too.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we'll let chat decide. When we set this up on Friday, we rolled up a name for our primary settlement. It was called Red Hall. We can re-roll that. We can stick with Red Hall or other. Give you a couple minutes because of delays. Okay, if chat is whatever, we can still be Red Hall.
Okay. So we're from
Red Hall.
Red Hall.
And we put Red Hall on a fjord because
Fjords are cool.
fjords are cool. It was like right here. Or was it right here? No, it was this one because this one was cool.
Yeah. So this is the ragged coast that we live on. A rugged land of snow-capped cliffs overlooking blue waters, Ironlander settlements are located at the head of fjords in the shelter of narrow valleys. And that's where we are, in Red Hall.
And that's where we live.
We love Red Hall.
It's a good town.
It's all right.
I mean, we maybe love Red Hall. They maybe love us slightly less.
Yeah, I feel like my character's probably been bullied for a long time.
No, you haven't, because I bash everyone over the head
That's
who
true.
tries it.
My predictor, yeah. They try it. They try to bully me.
With a fist. Like, don't even use a weapon, just bonk on top of the head. It's like in Princess Bride when Andre the Giant bonks the people on the
head. Oh gosh. You know that like sea monster from Princess Bride? Maybe that's Jaws.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I worship.
Yeah.
All right, it's time to swear iron vows.
Yay!
So this is how we get XP. We find something that we are going to do, and then we swear an iron vow. We swear on iron itself, which is important here, that we're going to do it. And then when we do, we get XP.
Yay!
So we start the first session with 2 vows. Actually, we should do bonds first, shouldn't we?
We probably should do bonds
Okay.
first.
I think we get 3. Start your first session with 3 background bonds. 1 should be towards your community, but it doesn't have to. So
So we have a bond with Red Hall.
yeah, community, Red Hall. And then I'm going to put a little note underneath that says, they're all right, I guess.
Whoa! I refreshed. That's fine. I pushed the wrong button.
I'm going to make a bond to you. To Scarbash. Who has protected me since I was a wee cultist.
Allie, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, everyone. You may be seeing ads. We'll give it a minute. Yes, I need to add a bond to Evka Cluck. Thank you for the follow, Kentucky Fried Creature. I am Bleeger Dragon. I am playing tonight with DM Liam, also known as Inventory Full on the Twitches. We are playing a co-op game of Ironsworn as a Sunday night entertainment. So we're currently building our characters and the world, and we are soon going to go on an adventure. So that's what's up. Let's see. Evka is like my little sister. Although, oh no, it's my sister from another mister.
That's true.
People are mean to her, but that's because they suck. Not any fault of hers. Okay. There's 2. Hope, thank you for gifting the sub to Allie. Now Allie gets shark emotes.
Okay. Yeah. I worship sharks.
Yeah. Cluck worships sharks, so I also worship sharks.
Yeah.
I'm not very bright. I'm bright enough. Okay, then the third one.
So I think my third one is to the local chicken farmer because I am their best customer. Because I adorn myself in chicken feathers and bones, but I also like just buy chickens to sacrifice to the sea sharks.
That's fair. I think my third one has to be Richard.
Oh yeah, of course.
Richard.
Of course. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna roll a name for my this person.
Thank you for the follow, MS Dosferatu.
Their name is Messias. Messias the chicken farmer.
The bestest, bitiest mammoth boy you'll ever meet. So sweet and good and kind. All right.
I'm also going to. I already know what the Messias' role in society is, but I'm gonna roll for their goal, their disposition, and their descriptor.
Okay.
All right. Here's their goal: to fulfill a duty. We don't know what that could be yet.
Okay.
Maybe that's something I have to ask her about.
Yeah.
Fulfill a duty. Their descriptor. They're athletic.
Well, chicken farmer.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Chicken chaser.
Obviously, chicken chaser has to be athletic.
And their disposition is indifferent. They're just kind of whatever chickens.
Yep. Yep, yep.
Oh, they would have to be indifferent because I'm literally just killing every chicken I buy and
Uh-huh.
sacrificing it.
Uh-huh.
They're just like, all right, this is kind of
Indifferent
weird, but here you go.
indifferent is the best you can hope for.
This is perfect. All right, I have a bond to Messias the chicken farmer of Red Hall.
So what does the little like partial star mean for the bonds?
So that's how many.
Oh, so because so I have 3. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So one of the things, as you move through the world and like meet people, there's actually a move called Forge a Bond.
Mhm.
Um, so at the end of your character's career, when they go to write their epilogue, it actually rolls on your bond's progress to see how much of an impact did you have on the world.
Okay. And then if you didn't bond enough, you maybe don't get to have a nice retirement.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
In fact, when you write your epilogue and miss, your greatest fears are realized. It's the bad
No!
ending.
No! No! No, not Richard.
So we got to build those bonds.
Also, for the new folks coming in, Richard is my mammoth,
Mhm.
who is named Dick Biter, but we're calling him Richard for politeness.
Yes.
Also, because it's funny. Where did I put? I had my fan. There it is. So now we have bonds. We are
We have
bonded.
bonds. Yes. Um. So let's talk about um.
We
We need
do
a
need vow.
background vow.
Yeah.
So when you create your character, you give yourself a background vow to represent a primary motivation or ultimate goal. This is part of your character's backstory. It could have been sworn years ago, or it could have been a reaction to some major event.
Hmm. So my vow could my vow be that I want to protect luck from the world? No, that's not. That's too general.
Yeah.
I feel like it needs to be more. The vows need to be more specific.
I think for me, it's to make I think my goal, my background goal is to spread the good word of Jaws. I'm going to make sure that everyone knows of my god, Jaws. I don't know
I
how, like I'm converting basically.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I am gonna. Mine is okay. Mine is gonna be dumb. I want to touch as many of the iron pillars as I can. I want to touch them all.
Oh my gosh, you're on one of the open world like collection
I
quests.
want to touch them all.
You're trying to S rank Ironlands.
Touch all the iron pillars. Perfect.
Touch them all. All right, yeah, absolutely. All right, my first vow is um what's the greatest way to phrase this? Is it to ensure that the Ironlands are devoured? That's what we
Ooh.
call becoming enlightened to Jaws.
Yep.
It's being devoured.
Yep. I think
I'm
I
gonna
think that's good.
devour the Ironlands.
Devour the Ironlands.
That's my background goal. We have to give it a rank for difficulty, and I think so it says the vow for your background should be a rank of extreme or epic.
Okay, I'm calling it epic because
All
we
right,
don't know how many iron pillars
that's
there
true.
are.
I think mine's epic simply because I'm trying to devour.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Done. That's my background goal or vow. Great.
Cool.
Then, all right, this is the big one. Um, envision our inciting incident. This is the problem which arrives at the beginning of the story, propelling the protagonists into action. Everything up to that point is backstory. So this is how our game starts.
Hmm.
So what has happened at Red Hall or in the world that is forcing us into action? Did 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 Richard make
Rich.
eunuchs of the entire city and we no longer reproduce?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh no.
Have a good lurk, Taz. Thank you for the refollow. Also, Kentucky Fried Creature, thanks for the follow. I did see it. We got engrossed in what we were doing.
We could actually this is a great opportunity to use the oracles.
Yes.
Do you wanna roll in the oracle? I
Yeah,
think
let's roll oracles. Woo!
okay. Roll once on action and once on theme, and then we'll figure
All
out.
right.
Try
Action.
and.
Investigate.
Mm-hmm.
A problem.
Okay. that's a, that's that's pretty broad there. Random table.
Thanks, random table. I appreciate it. Or we could do a major plot twist. Or we could do settlement trouble.
Well, so we need to. So there's a major problem at Red Hall, and we
Yeah.
need to investigate it. So, what if we rolled? Um, what if we rolled theme again,
Okay.
and then okay.
Ooh, with the
Ah,
leader. Yes,
yeah. So
yes.
who is the leader of Red Hall? Should we
We
roll
gotta roll a
a?
name. We gotta roll a
All
name.
right,
Gotta roll a name. Ironlander name. Ikram.
Ikram. All right. Up the Red Hall note.
Ikram is the governor of Red Hall. He is fervent and cooperative.
Okay.
Perhaps he's too cooperative.
Fervent. Is he a fervent believer in Jaws?
Um, let's see. No.
Damn it. I thought that was going to be an easy win. All right. Fervent, cooperative, but there's a secret with Ikram. There's a problem and we
Yeah,
need to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
So, what tipped us off that there's a problem with Ikram? Did they go missing?
Maybe. That might be people haven't seen him and they're starting to wonder. There's just been talk around town of, so do we have a governor anymore?
Right. Yeah, so maybe Ikram they're really passionate about Red Hall. They're passionate about our people.
Yeah.
They're trying to like bridge relationships with nearby villages as best they can.
But also
Uh,
people think that it might be you because you keep talking about devouring things.
and that's my vow is to prove that is to is to save and find Ikram to prove my innocence
Yeah.
and therefore the innocence of Jaws.
Yeah. Well, and my vow is to prove that you're innocent.
We did it. That's our inciting incident.
Yep, we did
Ikram's gone and it's my fault until it's not.
it. Done.
All right, my second vow is find and rescue Ikram.
And then mine will be prove that Gluck didn't do it.
Yeah. So
Cool.
there's sort of I think those two vows share the same progress, but they're
Yeah.
different angles, right?
Yeah, it's from my angle versus your yeah.
Yeah, and I think this is probably a formidable quest, so rank 3.
Ooh. Okay, fair.
So they suggest that your inciting incident should be personal. It is.
Yep.
That it won't go away on its own. It won't.
It won't.
That it has a ticking clock. I'm probably gonna get exiled.
You're probably gonna get executed.
Executed, yes.
Not exiled, executed.
Yeah.
And that's no good.
Make it universal, so if you're playing with allies, it's shared, yes.
Yep.
Um, up the stakes, envision complications which makes your inciting incident even more dire for you. Well, I'm gonna be executed.
I mean, yeah, yeah.
Oh, and maybe also Ikram was right on the verge of like consolidating some sort of relationship with other like
Yeah,
he
like
was we were about to form a circle.
right. With
And
another settlement.
yeah.
Let's do settlement name. What kind of settlement name do we want to do? Landscape feature, man-made edifice, creature, historical event, old language, season or environmental, or something else.
So one of the fun ways to do it is if you go prefix suffix,
Oh,
it
prefix
puts two
suffix.
together. Yeah.
All right, cool. We'll do that. Morn watch.
We were about to weep. Let me know if you can hear my keyboard.
It's fine. You'll be able to hear mine because
Okay.
I have a clicky clacky keyboard. All right. I suppose we should put this in the journal. B's journal. Would like to add another wait, oh, where'd it go? No. Want another entry. Excuse me. Text. No? How do I add another entry?
Oh, if you open up the little icon, if you hover over the text area, there's like a little pencil in the corner,
Okay.
and then you can just hit enter.
Yeah, but then it's all one entry.
Yeah, it's just one big text file.
Okay.
There's some formatting tools like you can put headers and stuff.
Yeah, okay. So, but I can leave it. I can.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, one of the things we're gonna do is
missing.
anytime we reach sort of like a story beat milestone, we're both gonna take. Maybe we should set a timer, like a 3-minute timer. We're gonna write a summary from our character's perspective. So we'll have 2 journals from 2 people's perspectives as we go.
Yes. And then I'll make in the Discord I'll make a channel and we can post the journal entries in the channel. So that people can read them afterward.
All right, we have to find and rescue Ikram.
Yeah.
So that's our background vow. That's our inciting incident vow. So we have to set the scene. Oh, hang on a sec. We actually have to roll for this one.
Yay.
For this vow. So this is our first move.
Yay.
Okay. So I put it in, but we have to actually make the move. So it says set the scene and then swear an iron vow.
Okay.
So I think we start. It's like raining. There's like a thunderstorm, and I'm like on like a pyre. And there's like people like demanding I tell them what I did with Ikram and why I fed them to the shark.
Thanks, Car.
But I think I'm too like bad at talking to people to really like plead my innocence, so I'm just insulting him.
No. So then Richard and I show up and we're like,
Yeah.
What the heck? Excuse me. We talk about this?
And I think it's probably like the local religious leader.
Aid my ally. That's even a thing I can do.
It is, yes. So yeah, there's like this big argument and things like that, and I'm digging the hole deeper for myself, and I think that's. Do you like suggest we swear an iron vow to find him, or do they force it upon us?
No, I will say, look, she didn't do it. I swear on iron that she didn't do it, and I will prove it.
There's like a gasp in the crowd. And then
Richard swears too, and Richard kind of like stomps and shuffles his feet and waves his trunk around.
There's like a ceremonial like iron slab that this big trunk just slaps.
Yep.
Yeah. So Richard has sworn an iron vow. You've sworn an iron vow, and then all eyes looked upon Cluck,
And I
who's
like
just drenched.
elbow you like, come on, we
Yeah,
get.
I've got like too much eye makeup on that's like bleeding down my cheeks because of the rain, and I'll go, fine, I'll find Ikram. I swear on iron. Uh, and there's no response in the crowd.
Fine. And I'd start untying you. I start untying Cluck. Like, no, we're going. We're out.
Yeah.
I was sworn. We're
Yeah.
good to go.
So do you have a house in town or like a family?
Yeah. Somewhere.
I think I probably have like a great grandmother.
Have a good night, Allie. Love you. Thank you for the raid. If you're not
Good
following
night.
Hobbies for Happiness, you should. She's awesome. So my family lives here. I grew up here. Well, not like we came over when I was a small kid and Richard was a small mammoth. We've been friends forever. And so my family still lives here, and I sometimes sleep at their house, and I sometimes sleep out rough with Richard because they don't let Richard in the house.
True. Or probably that far into the village.
There was an incident. He's not allowed in the house anymore. There's still some cracks in the walls from the incident. Yeah. Tell says the less we talk about Timmy, the better off we are.
Poor Timmy. I still remember that day.
I know. It was awful. It was terrible.
I'm gonna roll a name for my great grandmother. I think she's probably my only family here.
Okay.
For reasons that we'll maybe find out later. I don't know what they are right now.
Yeah.
And I think if anyone's played Fallout 2, the village elder is my grandma. It's just like this blind old crone. Maybe even like a diviner of some kind, like a soothsayer.
Perfect.
Should
If
she
we
have
run
an
into my
Ironlander's name?
family, I'll roll names for them.
Yeah, this is just Kano,
Kano.
great grandma Kano.
But you don't have a bond with great grandma Kano.
I don't have a bond. No, just like she's probably disappointed in me because I've decided to worship sharks. All right.
It's fair.
So yeah, I think as the crowd slowly disperses and I get my arms like unbound from the pyre, I'll be like, what the heck did we just do?
We saved your bacon.
I don't want to swear a nether iron vow. I haven't even started my last one.
Well, do you want to be dead and not be able to have any vows?
I mean, the teachings of Jaws suggest that being dead is actually not as bad as people make it out to be.
Yeah, but then you can't devour people, so let's go.
Fine. I'm gonna have to walk places.
I mean, and I look back at Richard. We can ride the mammoth. You know that, right?
Yeah. I guess that's fine. All right.
Or you can walk. Look at your legs. You could, walking's good for you.
You look at my legs and they're just like these narrow, pencil thin, pale sticks.
Exactly. Walking's good for you.
Yeah.
Look at my legs, and they're like these oak pillars of legs. Elove!
All right, so where do you think Ikram even went? How long has he been gone? I think we need to make a move.
Yeah.
And it's gather information.
Yes.
Which is a wits roll.
Okay, so that's probably I'm gonna start gathering information.
Yeah.
Because my wits is better than your wits.
Well, my wits is 3 actually.
Oh no, then you
That's
should.
my main one.
Okay, so I will help you. I will help you gather information by being charismatic and reminding you gently, which is not really gently because like slapping you on the back is still not very gentle comparatively.
So we can actually both gather information, and if we act within a community or ask questions of a person with whom you share a bond, you get to add a +1. So I can go talk to Messias, the chicken farmer,
Okay,
and see if she's seen anything, and you can go and talk to
everybody
uh,
else.
yeah. Nobody else wants to talk to me. They all think I did it.
They don't think you did it. Everybody
I,
else.
I
Okay.
like going to the local tavern and I'm just like, does anyone know what happened to Ikram? And they all just stare at me.
You happen to Ikra.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go and talk to um Messias. So
I'm gonna
I'm
go to the
gonna
tavern, and I'm gonna go to Ikram's office, and I'm gonna ask his secretary what his
Mm.
schedule looks like.
All right, you go first.
Do it. Do I get the +1 because I'm
You're in
in
a
our town?
community with which you share a bond. Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. I rolled
A weak hit.
a weak hit. Yeah.
So on a weak hit, information complicates your quest or introduces a new danger. Envision what you discover and take 1 momentum.
Okay, so he
What did you
had
learn?
he had a meeting with Mornwatch
Mm-hmm.
2 days
Yeah.
ago, and he made it there. We think she doesn't know because hasn't heard from him since he left to go to
Right.
Mornwatch.
Yeah. So he just disappeared.
Yeah,
And was supposed to be back by now, but
that's my
hasn't been.
momentum. So I take my +1 momentum,
Yep.
and he hasn't been back.
Okay.
And I think the complication is probably she's concerned that there might be something going on the path to Mornwatch.
Should we use the Oracle?
Yes.
So action and theme roll about what's happening on the road to Mornwatch.
Challenge. Duty.
Oh.
Mammoth poop?
Oh, so what if Ikram has like extended family and they've been sort of vying for like leadership over Red Hall for a while, and
Oh
there's always
yeah.
like this like undulating sort of like
Yep.
tensions build up and somebody comes forward with some sort of doctrine that's like
Ikram is the father of the whole thing. And
yeah,
he's not the youngest guy anymore, and the kids are starting to get restless.
yeah, they want to take over.
They want the job.
So we're worried that his family finally,
Yep.
or the secretary is
The
worried that his
secretary
family
thinks that the
made him
family is
disappear.
made him
Interesting.
disappear.
That is a good complication.
Yes. It's not
Okay.
spiders, but you know.
It's not spiders, that's true. All right. So you learned some information, some important information from who is the secretary? Do we need to give her a name?
Probably should give her a name.
All right.
Uh, Ellie.
All right.
Ellie. I'm gonna start taking
Ellie's a good
notes.
kid.
Do I want to take notes in? No, I'm gonna take notes with a pencil. Because I have to, it's just little notes so that I remember so that when we write up the story.
I'm also filling it out on the Red Hall POI note.
Yeah. Because I feel like Scar I remember better, the character remember better than I normally try to remember as characters.
Mhm.
Usually as characters, they remember what V remembers from the previous session without taking notes, which can sometimes be hilarious.
Yeah. But now we can have a VOD and to refresh. All right, I'm gonna go talk to Messias, and I think it's still storming out. So I just sort of like you just hear the rattling of chicken bones as I sort of slump through the mud towards the chicken coop. And I think Messias like opens the door anticipating my arrival. And she says, "It's like, sorry, I have no more chickens to sell for now." And I'm like, "The town's gonna kill me." She's like, "What for this time?" And she invites me in, and I sort of slump down and start dripping all over her floor. Um,
Alice Doll, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. We'll give you a
oh,
minute to get through the ad break. We are currently playing. It's Neon. Neon. Welcome, welcome. We are playing Ironsworn with my buddy Liam. It's a co-op campaign. There is no keeper. There's no GM, no DM. Well, it's us. We are both the DM
for everything.
for everything. We have creator characters. I am Scarbashtu. I am a large, half-naked barbarian with a pet mammoth. And Liam is Cluck.
Evka Cluck.
Evka Cluck.
I'm an emaciated, creepy witch lady.
And we've discovered that the leader of our city is missing. And they think that Cluck did it. And I've sworn a vow to prove that Cluck didn't do it.
And I have reluctantly sworn a vow to rescue Ikram wherever he is. To avoid certain death.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's gonna be executed. It's no good.
Yeah. So I'm talking to my second best friend, because Scarbashtu is my best friend. The chicken farmer, with whom I do a lot of business with. And she's invited me into her house, and she sits down. She's like, "Okay, so tell me what's going on." It's like, "It's Ikram. He's missing." And they think I did some sort of ritual that, I don't know, turned him into a chicken or fed him to a shark. You know how people talk. She's like, I know. Well, and then I think this is where I'm going to make my roll.
Okay.
Roll my wits on a gather information.
Yeah.
I have a bond with Messias and a bond with the community. Do you think they stack?
I feel like it doesn't in this instance.
I think you're right.
I think if it was because it's just you and Messias.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just the one person, but if you were in public then it might, but because they think you did this, I think you wouldn't get the community one necessarily.
I think you're right. So I'm gonna roll with a bonus of 1. Here we go. I got a weak hit.
So if it matches you, because you got 8, does a match count as a fail?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to exceed the challenge number. Yeah. So if I had a momentum of 8, I could cancel it, but I don't.
Right.
So in this case, I think I gain a momentum, and I also get some new information that adds to what you've got. And let's see what it is. I'm going to roll an action. Uphold. Desolation.
Whoa!
What does that mean? Uphold desolation.
So you are talking to a chicken farmer. What would a chicken farmer think would be desolation? Is like chickens not laying?
Maybe desolation in this case is maybe she's telling me to keep true to this like Jaws religion I've decided to follow and devour the Ironlands, but that doesn't really give us any new information about Ikram.
No. But it doesn't necessarily, like, what you learn doesn't necessarily have to be about our current quest.
That's true. So the information complicates your quest or introduces a new danger.
Yeah. So I mean, it could be more than dice. Thank you for the raid, Kathy and Jono Spencer and Mizzy and Gonzo. Hi. We're currently playing Ironsworn as a co-op with DM Liam, also known as Inventory Full.
Well,
at present, Liam's character is being accused of murdering our village's governor,
Or worse.
or worse, or possibly worse. I have sworn my iron vow to prove that Cluck didn't do it, and then made Cluck, who is my bestie, also swear an iron vow to figure it out. Ooh, Gren has a good idea. Maybe Ikram's kids are in cahoots with the other clan.
Oh. With
With
what was it called?
Mornwatch.
Mornwatch. Yeah, maybe they've got their fingers on it right now.
That in some of the trading, because Messias is a chicken farmer and presumably does some trading of eggs and birds, kind of had noticed that Ikram's family had been spending an awful lot of time in meetings with
Oh,
people in Mornwatch.
oh, okay. So hang on. So Ikram's been trying to forge this like circle with Mornwatch,
Yeah.
and his family has been trying to sort of take over Ikram's station.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe his family is pressuring him to form that circle, but he was actually hesitant about it. Like desolation is like like emptiness, right? So maybe upholding desolation is upholding our independence.
Yes.
Maybe Messias thinks that he's being forced into this agreement. And when his
Because Mornwatch is bigger than us.
yeah, we're just going to
And
be
we're
consumed and
just gonna be
lose our own
consumed and we
culture
won't be
and
Red Hall anymore.
yeah. So maybe his family didn't think that Ikram was going to go through with it, and so he's now that he's missing, Messias is like, you know what? We're risking everything if his family takes over. If they've gotten to him, we're gonna lose everything. We're gonna face desolation.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
We need to remain Red Hall.
Yeah.
All right, all right. That's the complication that I've discovered.
Okay, I'm gonna make notes of that because I assume that we will share information.
Yeah. So then I think we've both gathered information. We've both gained a little bit of momentum, and we re-meet at your house. Uh, is is Richard like crammed into like your great hall? Do you like live in a longhouse?
Richard is not allowed inside anymore after the incident, remember? We don't
Oh right,
talk about
yes.
it anymore. There was an incident with that crack on the wall. And that footprint in the floor. It's fine. Everything's fine. Richard is a good boy. He's waiting outside patiently. And maybe not so patiently. You hear him kind of doing little trumpety sounds and he's sad because he doesn't want to be outside.
But it's like somebody blowing through like a straw that's like just trying to finish the last of a drink because it's raining so hard outside. It's like a little wet toot.
Yes. It's the sad. It's
It's
the
so sad.
sad mammoth.
Uh, poor Richard. Gran, you're right. Mornwatch chickens are the worst. Long live Red Hall chickens. Okay. So we share what we've learned and incredibly our information links up
It
and we
does.
have a really good lead.
It does.
So we have to go to Mornwatch.
I think we do. Also, yes, congratulations on the bronze medal, Asmo.
Oh
Did you
nice.
know that Asmo entered a mini at ReaperCon and won a bronze medal?
That's awesome. Do we have pictures of it? I want to see.
I want to see as well. I think there was a picture of the medal, but not a really good picture of the mini. I can't look on my computer because how things are set. I can look at my phone. It's in the Pyro Club Discord.
I'm on it.
Did you put it in Asmo's? Oh no, it's in the ReaperCon. Yeah, there it is. It's so good.
Scrolling. Bill Robertson, Slade. There it is.
Yes.
Nice. Way to go, Asmo. That looks awesome.
So good. when you stream on Twitch, you can say that you are an award-winning painter.
That's true. That's the whole overlay.
That's it. Done. Done. Easy.
All right. So we got to go to Mornwatch.
We gotta go to Mornwatch.
Is Mornwatch far?
No.
Okay, well that's good. It's so much easier when you can just roll
Just
the
roll the
oracle.
dice. Yep.
All right. So I think we undertake a journey. Um,
Yeah.
it's not far, but is it dangerous?
It might be. I don't
So
know.
it's like a level.
Wait.
Yeah.
Is it dangerous? Yes.
Okay, it's dangerous. So it's a dangerous journey. So on our
Dangerous
progress
short
bar,
journey.
I'm gonna put travel to Mornwatch and give it a rank of dangerous.
Dangerous, which is the second one. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna wait. What's my? So when I say my daily prayers to Jaws,
What time of day do you usually say your daily prayers to Jaws?
probably at night.
Okay.
Yeah. And I have to go. I have to go down the fjord to the shore. I
To the
think,
to the ocean. Okay.
and cast a chicken into the
Ooh,
sea.
midnight.
Oh yes, midnight definitely.
Is it a whole chicken? Do you have a whole chicken right now that you can cast into the sea?
I think Messias told me that she didn't have any more to give me, but fortunately I keep some in my house. My house is just my great grandmother and like 12 chickens.
Do you have a rooster as well, so you can start breeding your own chickens?
No, I think I'm because I'm bonded to Messias, I think that's the line.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yes, that's canon.
Yep, that's canon now.
I have to walk into the ocean with like a bloody chicken, and Jaws will eat the chicken and not me.
Yep.
Okay.
I will go with you because people still think that you did something to Ikram
Oh,
and,
that's true.
you know. Also, Richard is curious about what you're doing down by the ocean.
All right, so this is a secure advantage that I do by praying, and I roll my god stat, which is wits, and here we go. We get a strong hit.
Yeah.
So you say your daily prayers, secure an advantage by asking your god to grant a blessing, and if you do, on a hit, I get 2 momentum. So I go up to a +5 on my momentum,
Nice.
and my advantage, I get to pick take control or prepare to act. So I can take another 2 in momentum or make another move now, which would be undertake a journey.
Hmm.
So
I
that
think
might be we do that on our shared sheet, I think, right?
yeah, I think we just go.
Yeah, so I've
With that
secured
kind
us a
of
+1.
yeah, with that kind of like the chicken got et and you're just untouched. That's a
Yeah,
good sign from the gods that we go
it's a great sign.
now.
All right, yeah, we don't even wait for morning. I
Mm-mm.
like I come running back to the shore. It's like we gotta go. We gotta go. Jaws was very specific about this.
Let's go.
Yeah. I don't even say goodbye to my grandma.
My family doesn't care that much. They figure I can take care of myself. They've all been bopped on the head a couple times. They
Yeah.
know.
All right. So if you want, you can roll us the Undertaker journey, and then
Sweet.
give us a +1.
Eat small. Undertake a journey. Oh, but it's wits. Oh, that's fine. We get a +1.
Mm-hmm.
Roll low, roll low. Yeah, strong hit.
So more than a strong hit. So anytime your challenge dice are a match, so we got 2 4s on our challenge
Oh,
dice,
that's
and you
right.
surpass them, that's a critical success.
Critical success.
So that
Thank you,
means
Jaws.
we reach a waypoint.
Jaws was right.
If the waypoint is unknown to you, envision it,
Hmm.
and then we make good use of our resources so we can mark progress on our travel, or we mark we move at speed, mark progress, take +1 momentum, but suffer -1 supply. So yeah, we can spend a supply
I think
for a momentum.
we can spend a supply. Yeah.
Okay, let's spend a supply. We get a momentum. But what's the extra good thing that happened? Maybe we should figure out what this waypoint is.
Yeah.
Does the Oracle know?
The Oracle probably knows.
Maybe roll location.
Location. It's a
A mine.
mine.
Location descriptor.
A contested mine.
Oh, it's a mine that is like it stands unworked because Red Hall and Warnwatch can't decide
Can't agree
whose
whose
land
it
it's on.
is. Yup, yup,
So
yup,
it always comes to conflict, but it became too much.
yup.
And so we just leave it. It's like an empty, barren mine. But why
But
is this good for us?
but there's a pillar there for me to touch.
There, yeah. I mean, this is if not on an opportunity success, then when?
Right.
Um, so does that mean that we've never been this far?
We've never been this far. We've never been this direction.
Yeah, because we've been hostile with Mornwatch, so
Yeah.
we've been told all our lives to stay off the roads.
Yeah. Scar is me, Kathy. My character is called Scar Bashtu.
Yeah.
And I have a pet mammoth named Richard Biter. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I am Evka Cluck. So yeah, it's pouring. It's like it's not even close to dawn. We're like 5 hours into the night,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're about halfway there.
and we there's like a flash of lightning, I think, that like strikes the iron pillar, uh,
Oh!
and it like glows. It's a sign from Jaws.
And I just go running and just like both hands smack into the pillar.
You just get electrocuted.
It's fine.
Yeah. So hang on, let me look at the.
So did we mark the progress on our journey?
Well, let's see. Hang on. Does something so you get the bonus is that the opportunity is that there is one here,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I
But
touched it, so I get to mark progress on my.
well, yeah, but if we look at so inscrutable metal pillars are found throughout the land. They're smooth. No one knows their purpose. Some say that they're as old as the world. Some people worship them, swear vows upon them. But most make a warding sign and hurry along their way when they happen across one.
But not me, because I'm not most.
They
I
do
want to
not
touch
tarnish,
them all.
and even the sharpest blade cannot mark them. So, is there a move here to be made?
I don't. Maybe. Maybe?
Like, is it?
Like, if most people are kind of afraid of them, it might be a face danger
Hmm.
to touch, to touch the first one.
Yeah, maybe it's like different every time.
Yeah.
What else could it be?
Um.
It's not. Well,
It
face
could
danger.
be.
When
It
you
could
attempt to do
be.
something risky,
Yeah.
it could be face danger.
It could be endure stress, because it is kind of like a. Because what I've been told my whole life is that these things are bad. Don't touch
Oh
them.
yeah, face mental shock or despair.
Yeah, and I'm just, that crazy one.
Right.
Um.
Pay the price. Suffer the outcome of a move. So that's actually that's probably comes after you
Yeah, that
face
comes
danger.
after.
I think face danger makes sense, and you can interact with it in any way you want. So you could
Yeah.
like charge up to it and like just hug it.
No, I'm gonna charge up to it and like do the thing where you punch really hard, like you're gonna punch it really hard, and then stop short, and then just tap it.
Okay. All right.
I want to do that as Iron, because obviously I want to do that as Iron.
Yeah. So you do it with an aggressive action.
I got a weak.
Strong hit.
Oh, a strong hit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I got 9. Sweet.
So you're successful and you get momentum.
Yay!
So there's like the flash of lightning, the whole pillar illuminates, and you just charge after it. And I'm like, Scarbatch, dude, no!
Charge in, real solid punch. Pink.
And does the metal respond in any interesting way when you touch it? Or is it just like a
I
little
think
clink?
the metal is like surprisingly cool to the touch.
Even though it's like glowing red from heat?
Even though it got hit by lightning and it's not really a cold night, the metal is way cooler than I would expect, because it would this kind of metal this big would take some time to cool down from the day.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's the middle of the night, but it's weirdly cool.
Yeah. Does it like resonate too? Is there like a hum in the air?
Well, I just went tink, so I don't know.
Oh. Let's ask the Oracle. Yes,
Ooh,
it
it does.
resonates.
It
There's like
resonates.
it's like woo 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 woo.
The little tink went woo woo. No, Gren,
Yeah.
we've already discussed they're alien. It's like 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yeah, they look iron, but they don't tarnish like iron.
Right.
And you can't cut them or scar or scratch them with anything. So they're stronger than iron too.
Yeah.
It's steel. All right. So I think so. We click progress on travel to Mornwatch.
Yay.
And also you click progress on your touch all the iron pillars.
Yeah, I did. I got a half an X.
Heck yeah. All right. This is a great place.
This
But we
is a
should
great
press
place.
on.
Yeah, we should.
Should we mark this mine on the map?
Yes.
What's this mine called? Oracle.
Oracle. Where'd our house go? Damn it. Why does the house always disappear when we put it on the map? Oh, because I refreshed. Duh. As soon as you put the mine on it. Okay. What should we call it? It's a place. It's probably a landscape feature because it's a mine.
Yep.
High Mount.
High Mount Mine. Okay. Of course, it's halfway between Mornwatch and Red Hall. There's like we have to go. We're traveling up like a mountain pass.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna create an entry called High Mount Mine, and I'm just gonna say contested mine, and there's an iron pillar here.
Okay.
Okay.
I touch it. Okay.
And I put it on the map.
I can't see it, so I have to do the thing where I like put a thing on the map and then I can see it.
Oh, you can't see that?
Well, no, it's the stupid thing where you have to add a pin to make it show.
Oh,
I
right.
Did the dumb and refresh
Got
the
it, got
page.
it.
And
Yeah.
the pin. So there's some small problems with the Foundry for this. Is that when you add a pin, it doesn't necessarily show. When you come back in, it's not necessarily there, even though you swear it's there.
Yeah. It's weird. Okay. For the second phase of our journey, should I roll this time?
Yes.
All right. Undertake a journey. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna press through the night.
Yes. Because we're really excited now. I'm super excited. Can't sleep. Really excited.
Yeah, you touched the pillar.
I touched the pillar.
Even Richard's excited.
Richard's always excited.
I got
Oh
a
no.
weak hit.
Oh no.
It's still a hit
Still a hit.
but only because of my bonus.
Yeah.
Uh, I rolled a 1. All right, on a weak hit, we reach our waypoint, mark progress, suffer -1 supply. All
Okay.
right, marking progress.
Marking
So we're at 4
progress. We're at
progress.
4 progress. And we got to figure out what this waypoint is called. So it's probably a location.
Um, yeah. It could also be a coastal waters location.
It's a cliff,
Now
though.
that we're coming out of the pass,
Yeah,
it's a
it's a
cliff.
cliff, though, because I just rolled
Oh,
it. It's a cliff.
so does the
Like,
next
it's
leg
a
of our
cliff
journey?
that looks out over the ocean.
Yeah. Do we have to navigate the cliff, or is it like one of those things where you have to like carefully walk along a thin like donkey
Okay,
trail?
so we'll do it. Yeah, if it's yes, we have to. It's real dangerous, and if it's
Okay.
no, it's not real dangerous.
Okay.
It's not real dangerous.
Okay. It's just we just keep carrying on.
It's just a pretty cliff, and it's a beautiful like vista,
Yeah.
even at night, and you know this would be a good place to put a temple of Jaws.
Oh yeah. Looking out over this
Looking out over
grand,
the
vast
ocean,
ocean.
because you could set it up so that you have a window that you can't even see the cliff. All you see is ocean.
You know what, Scarbash? I bet you there's like a million sharks just where my eyes can see right now.
Yes.
Just waiting for chickens.
Yes.
One day. One day, every night at midnight, people will walk into the sea and sacrifice chickens.
So many people.
Yeah.
So many.
One convert at a time. We just have to get to Mornwatch, and I'm gonna find somebody and
No, but we have to figure out what happened to Ikram too.
oh right. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
We could just never go back to Red Hall.
But we swore.
Oh right. Well, I swore under fear of death. That's got to count for something, right? No,
No.
no. A 1 on a D100. That is the most definitive no
That
I
is
have
such a
ever seen.
no. I was gonna say no anyway. I just rolled
Oh
it for
my
the heck of it.
goodness. Wow.
Right,
Yeah.
Caddy?
That's
No.
that's no with a capital N and a period. All right.
Like capital N period, capital O period.
Yeah, there's another strike of lightning and it illuminates the bay below us and I just see swarming sharks. It's like, "Oh, right. Iron vows are important to Jaws too, of course."
Yep.
All right, let's keep going.
We'll just have to remember that this is, a little ways past the High Mount Mine.
Mhm. All right, you want to take the next step?
All right, let's do this. Undertake a journey. A weak hit.
We hit. So another supply. We're running low
We're running low on
on
supplies.
supplies.
But
But we're at 6 pips. I don't think that's we could try and reach our destination on 6.
we could try.
So for chat, as we progress on our travel to Mornwatch meter, when we roll to see if we can arrive there, uh, the bonus we get to that roll is how many boxes we've checked off. So the more we risk travel and succeed, the better chances we successfully find our destination. So if we were to do it now and miss, we would get lost.
We would get horribly lost.
Yeah. So we should probably try one more.
Yeah, we should do one more.
All right. We could also attempt to forage or hunt with resupply and get some supplies.
Yeah, we could do that.
It's a wits roll. I could try and find some mushrooms.
Yeah,
that we
find
could eat.
some mushrooms that aren't going to kill us this time.
Okay.
Like, not the deadly ones.
Okay. I mean, I'll probably still collect the deadly ones just because they scare people and I can burn them and rub the ash on my face.
That's fine. We're just not going to try and... You're not going to try and feed anyone the deadly ones this time.
Not this time.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to make a resupply roll. And I'm foraging for these awesome mushrooms in the rainy night.
The delicious ones, not the poison ones.
We hit. We take up to 2 supply, but suffer -1 momentum for each. Okay. I think I could probably sacrifice 2 momentum
Do
for
we
2
both
supply.
take it, or do you take it?
Oh, that's a good question. I think I go out into the woods and I suffer 2 momentum, but we cumulatively gain 2 supply.
Okay.
Yeah, so I go down to 4 momentum and we go back up to 4 supply.
Perfect.
All right, look at all these mushrooms I got.
Awesome.
I've got mud in my hair. It's clear that I've been like crawling into logs.
Is that a truffle?
Yes.
It was worth the delay. We should not eat that one. We should save it because we could sell that one for.
That's well, I got it for Richard. I know he likes truffles.
Oh, that's really nice of you. Richard, say thank you. And Richard pats you on the head with his trunk.
And then he wipes the mud on his trunk off on my cloak.
Nah, he just kind of wipes it on his back. It's
Yeah.
good for during the day, the mud will dry and then the bugs don't bother him so much.
Oh my gosh, another name for Richard could be Truffleopagus.
There we go. Yep.
All right.
Richard Biter the Truffleopagus.
Yeah. All right. Supply problem sorted. We can keep going.
Perfect.
I'll roll this time. No whammies. Opportunity.
Yay!
So another good thing happens.
Yay! This good thing needs to be something for you.
So we get progress.
Boop.
You make good use of your resources. Mark progress. So I think I just mark progress. I'm not going to risk the supply this time.
Yeah.
But the extra opportunity that arises is, let's find out. I'm going to roll action and theme. Actually, I'm not going to roll action. I'm just going to roll theme real quick.
Okay.
Land.
Mm.
Maybe I do need action. What about land?
What about land?
Let's see.
Or roll a second theme, maybe? Like
Oops. Land momentum family. Land momentum family. Hang on. So maybe the extra bonus is that we get a momentum without having to spend supply. But we also catch wind of Ikram's family.
Yes.
Maybe we like see a wagon wheel or something like that off to the side of the road.
Like a box that has a label with their name, with his name on it or something.
Yeah, some indication that they passed
yeah.
through here and we're on the right trail.
Yeah.
All right. So let's take a momentum. And we're like reinvigorated. I think we could probably roll to reach our destination now.
Yes. Now's the time.
All right. Do you want to roll?
Okay. So is there an actual place to click for it, or?
Yeah, there's a move called reach to your destination. Oh, there's no place to roll though.
There's no place.
Roll the challenge dice. Oh, roll from the progress bar.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
The
little cube.
Progress roll.
Strong hit.
We did it. We made it.
The situation at your destination favors you. We can make another move now and add +1 or take a momentum. So what do we? So it's
Oh,
probably
so
dawn by the time we
yeah,
arrive.
it's probably done, and there probably aren't that many people awake. But with a strong hit, do we think we find someone awake and we can gather information?
Yeah, maybe it's the family. Maybe we see the Ikram family cart or wagon outside of this like great long hall,
Yeah.
and we have the opportunity to interrupt the discussions about our joining.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, that's our opportunity. I think we complete our travel to Mornwatch, so that progress is done.
Okay, so then make it all the progress. Then
We
how do I mark it
fulfill.
complete?
Oops. Oh, interesting. You can roll fulfill. It's a good thing I didn't roll.
We would have been lost forever.
We would
Oh,
have lost. Delete.
okay, so then we just delete it.
Yeah,
Delete, goodbye.
great.
Yeah, great, we did it.
Um, so yeah, there's like this great longhouse where the nobility from Mornwatch sort of gather, and we see the Ikram family crest or something like that.
Yep, we know it's their wagon because they're a
Hmm.
big family. But before we go inside, we take a quick break and hydrate
I
and
think
get more
so. That's a
water.
good idea. Yes.
So we will be back in like 5-10 minutes to find out what happens next. Stay tuned. Herb.
Oh, it happened again.
Nice. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a talk about the pillar, and that might end up taking up more of the journal entry uh than the current adventure. All right, so we have arrived in Mornwatch. We have found Ikram's family wagon outside a long hall. It's early in the morning, so they're probably not having a meeting per se, but we could do something to interrupt what they're currently doing and figure out what happened to Ikram, because clearly Cluck didn't do it.
Hmm. So,
Do we think we've made progress on our vows for Cluck not proving that Cluck didn't do it? We didn't mark that as part of, I didn't mark that as
um,
part of finding information.
so this is right because our vows for this school, this is different. So I'm trying to find and rescue Ikram,
Mm-hmm.
but you're trying to expose the whole scandal, right? The whole
Yeah. I'm proving that Cluck didn't do it, that it was someone else.
yeah. So I think the first thing we need to do is make sure that um, well, the first thing I need to do is make sure that Ikram's alive.
Yes.
I think the first I think you need to be collecting like concrete evidence that his family is trying to force the convergence of our settlements.
Okay.
So what do you
So
think?
we have from Messias, we have her evidence. Do you think she would testify on your behalf?
Yes, I could. So there's actually a move for that. It's called um, test your bond
Yeah.
through conflict, betrayal, or circumstance. So it would be a heart roll for me.
Shit.
Ugh. But I do get a +1.
Yep.
And if I go into it with enough momentum, I should be able to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could also threaten her.
No. No, that's not a good way to yeah. You won't
but
get any more chickens if you threaten her.
but but oh, actually, speaking of which, maybe the first thing I do here. All right, we need to gather some information, I think. Because
Yes,
I
we
just
do.
remembered I have that talisman. So if we can figure out who the ringleader is, I can make like a voodoo doll
Yes.
of them and we could use it against them.
Well, okay, how sneaky can you be? Can
I
you
have two
like
shadow.
can you sneak in and peek to see who's and peek in the window and see who's all in that building right there?
I think so.
I think we
I can
should see
try.
yeah, you sneak and see who's in that building and um Richard and I will go see if we can find someone to ask about the joining of our two villages.
Right. See if the locals are talking about it. Like, is it public
Yeah.
knowledge here?
Like we'll
Okay.
just kind of list we'll go to the market. We'll go to the market and we'll just kind of wander around and listen to what people are saying about it.
All right. So
Oh, okay.
I heard
Rich,
him.
yep. Stream might not have heard. Tell thinks that Richard says that Richard has the same voice as Sven the reindeer.
I think this is face danger for me with shadow.
Yes.
I attempt something risky.
Yes. And this is gather information for me.
Mhm.
Without the bonus because I'm not in my own home.
Oh yeah, and
So
I start like slinking towards the building, but all my chicken bones are like clattering and stuff like that. And I think Richard like taps me on the shoulder. I'm like, all right. And I start taking them off and bundling them
Sneakies.
up. Yeah.
Sneakies. And I
All
will
right.
wait until you've done that to go to the market because I don't want to leave you and have
Yeah.
you get caught. Because
So I think we decided it's probably like very early morning.
yeah,
So the people who like operate market stalls are probably only just sort of setting up.
yeah, and
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So it's fine. I'm fine waiting because it's important for me to wait. Oh, we should put a marker on the map for Mornwatch.
Oh yeah, I just made the point of interest, so we can
Yeah.
drag that out there.
Yeah. I don't know where it would be.
Well, we were traveling sort of
Yeah,
northwest up the
kind of
coast.
along here. Is it? Are they? So is Mornwatch on the in a fjord, or are they further inland,
Hmm.
like into a different territory?
Oh yeah. Um. They maybe they're at like the peak, just like on the border.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Um. Yeah, and they like they look. They're called Mornwatch because they like overlook all of the.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
They literally look down upon
They
us.
look down on everyone. Okay, so we're gonna put it there. We'll make it what does a castle look like? Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Hope suggests stabbing. I could do that. Uh,
But we're gonna start without stabbing because we are trying to prove that you didn't murder someone.
that's true.
It's hard to prove that you didn't murder someone if you go about murdering someone.
Oh yeah, by the
Us.
way, I reminded myself by accident on the break that we had failed to um describe our gear.
Oh, that's true. We should probably do that.
So there is no gear in this game. It's only narrative gear. So I think because we because I got that sign from the gods and we rushed out, I think it probably makes sense that we are traveling fairly light.
We are traveling fairly light.
Um, I think my only protection is probably some sort of like sacrificial bone dagger.
Yeah. Well,
Um, and that's it.
yeah. So I'm a berserker, so I don't wear armor.
Okay, easy.
Um, I wear, you know, kind of crappy animal skins that are just tied on to cover the important bits.
Yeah.
Because people get real fussy when you don't cover the important bits. And
Even
generally,
in these lands, gosh.
even in these lands, like they're less concerned. Like back in the old lands, they cared more about showing off your ankles and shit. And they're like, you should wear boots. Blah, 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 blah. Here, they don't care about that. I can go barefoot and I can show off my ankles, and nobody cares.
Mhm.
But the important bits have to be covered, and they've decided the important bits are different. Also, I don't really use a whole lot of weaponry besides my awesome fists,
Yeah.
but I have a big stick that I hit people with sometimes.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah,
sometimes it works good as a walking stick when we're walking up mountains.
that's true.
Because you need that when you're walking up mountains.
When I walk up a mountain, it always sounds like there's an imminent landslide about to occur because of all the clattering.
Yep, yep, yep.
Um, all right, so I give you sort of a nod of uh, maybe a little bit of concern on my face, and then I bundle up all my clattery bits and I sneak off into this government building.
Yep. And I stay back and just kind of try and act innocent.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling here waiting for the market to open. I'm not watching that building from a.
So I think the first thing I want to do is secure an advantage before I try and just sneak up to it.
Yeah.
Um, and even though I have the devotant asset, I could pray to secure an advantage. I think in this case, what I'm really doing is just seeking uh like a hidden path to sneak up to the top of the roof or something like that or look in.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll uh with wits, which is insight and observation, to try and secure an advantage here.
And you're good at that.
I'm good at it.
Very important. God damn it.
I got another one, but it's a weak hit. It's fine. we're we're struggling, but we're getting there. All right. My advantage is short-lived, so I have a limited window of opportunity. I have a +1 momentum, and I'm going to immediately roll that into my face danger with shadow.
All right. Do it.
Here we go. Oh no!
Oh, God
That's a miss.
That's
That's
a
a
miss.
miss. Oh, and the challenge dice are an 8 and a 10, so I
I
can't
can't
even
even.
cancel one.
Oh gosh.
So on a miss, I fail, or my progress is undermined by a dramatic and costly turn of events. I pay the price, so I have to make a pay the price move.
Yep.
Uh,
Do
should
it.
we cut? Should we cut to the from the action to you, just as like my eyes go wide, and then you can gather your information.
Yeah, I'll kind of, I don't see you anymore. I figure you got things under control, so I'll kind of wander over to the market and just kind of wander around looking at the wares. Um, Probably Richard is being Have. Let's see. Richard, are you being Have? God damn
Nope.
it.
He's like stealing sticky buns and other things from the market stalls.
Richard, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I'll just and then I'll listen. I'll listen. Kind of distractedly, but I'll listen. A weak hit. Awesome. Okay. +1 momentum. And let's ask the Oracle. What do I hear?
What delicious gossip do you?
Rival. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, we are the rival in this case, right? So they're literally talking about us.
Yeah, they're talking about Red Hall.
They are. They know about it.
They know about the thing. They're feeling really good. I think they're feeling really good that the thing is going to go through and they'll have access to the fisheries that we control.
They're gonna fish up all my sharks.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. We have to uphold desolation.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Cuz they're kind of landlocked. They're in the mountain.
The whole
They don't.
town is in on it.
Yes. Well, they're not necessarily in on it, but they're really excited because what they've heard is that it's gonna happen,
Right.
and they're gonna get fish. And fresh fish is such a
Right,
rarity
yeah.
here, and they're really excited about having something new besides chicken. The
I
kind
mean,
of
chickens are great,
the
but
lower quality chickens.
yeah, they're
But they say
awful
that
warlord
part
chickens.
kind of quietly because the chicken merchant
Yeah.
is there. They're like the
It's like
skinny chickens.
they don't even it's not even like they say that they're selling chicken, but you're pretty sure it's just a bunch of like sparrow meat.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not healthy chicken. They're not.
Mountain chickens.
Yeah, they're mountain chickens, kind of gangly and scrawny.
Hmm.
And I hear that, and I'm like, oh. I kind of drag Richard with me. We're going back. That's good. That's good information.
All right.
We gotta stop this.
Yeah. This is getting out of hand. Clearly we've been living under a rock.
Seriously,
Um
just us. Just Scar and Cluck.
yeah. All right, I have to pay the price
All right.
for my botched face danger. So, suffer. I like how pay the price is under the suffer category.
Right.
Oh no, it's under the fate category. Okay.
Yeah, it's under the fate category.
When you suffer the outcome of a move, okay, make the most obvious negative outcome happen. So that would be I get caught.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Alternatively, I can envision two negative outcomes. Rate one as likely and one as, and then ask the oracle using yes or no.
I got it. I got one for that one.
Yeah.
You fall off the roof outside the building, or you fall off the roof inside the building.
Oh, I press up against the window and then I fall through the window.
Like you found a spot on you got up to the roof and you
Mm.
either slipped getting onto the roof and you fell outside, or you slipped so you're perhaps injured, or you slipped and you like stepped through the roof and fell
Okay.
into the middle of the building.
All right. So in one case, I fall off and hurt myself. In the other case, I fall through the window, hurt myself, and am caught.
Yes.
All right. So which one's more likely?
I don't know.
Uh, all right. We'll
It's
say falling through the window is less likely here.
yeah, because that's fair.
So on a yes, I fall off the building.
On a no, you fall into the building.
Yes. Damn it.
Damn it.
All right. So here's what happens. I climb the roof. I've got like this big bindle of like chicken bones like wrapped up against my hip that I normally wear, but I'm being sneaky. And I've got my dagger out and I'm like climbing up the roof of this longhouse. And there's probably like these smoke vents that you can like that normally let like chimney fire and stuff through. And I find one that's not currently like billowing smoke. And I peek in and I think I see like a big long hall table and I can see Ikram's family gathered around it with whoever these noble losers are from Mornwatch. And I go, aha, this is perfect. I just need to get a little closer to here. And then, like, something on the roof gives out, and I go tumbling through the hole, and I land in sort of this like vacant fire pit. A puff of ash and smoke go flying. I think I face harm
Yep.
as I'm falling through a roof. Uh, endure harm. When you face physical damage, suffer health equal to your foe's rank or as appropriate to the situation.
I don't think you
Uh,
take a ton of damage. Like you're not big and heavy, so
yeah,
I don't think you take a ton of damage falling. And depending on how recently they've cleaned out the fire pit, there's probably a bit of ash that will do a little bit of cushioning of your fall.
yeah. So I'm gonna roll health here because that's better than my iron.
Yeah.
Uh, I get a weak hit, which means I take the damage and I press on. So I fall through the roof. I land in the fire pit. There's probably like a half burnt log that like cuts into my ribs a little bit. But everyone at the table stands up,
Yup.
and I'm just like this damp, like I look like a I look like an undead. I'm like covered in ash. I'm all gray and sullen and soggy.
Yes.
I'm already bony,
Yup.
and I'm holding this weird bone dagger. And I
Yes.
think they just all draw weapons.
Yup.
And we'll just cut back out to the outside of the long hall.
Would I hear that crash?
I think you probably hear the commotion. Like,
Probably.
literally a Draugr has just stumbled into their long hall.
Um, with what I learned back at the market,
Mm-hmm.
which is, how excited they are to like take over and get our fish. I am going to break open the door, which would be probably either enter the fray or face danger.
Yeah, so at the moment, I think combat is likely.
Yes.
Something's about to go down.
Yes.
But we either. So I'm probably gonna run, or at least try to wiggle free.
Mm-hmm.
Um, although
Although I could
I
jump on Richard's back and just like bust open the door.
you could, and I could. I also have a ritual called Visage, as
And you're
we've
partly
forgotten.
in ash.
I am both bloodied and
And
covered in ash.
yup. I think you have to do. I think they do things kind of happen simultaneously if they're
Yeah,
gonna happen. Where I'm gonna bust down the door with Richard behind me.
I never even got the chance to make my talisman, but this is too good not to try.
I'm gonna kick in the door
Yeah.
because I feel something in my heart tells me that crash was you. Past history, our history tells me that was probably you.
That was probably me, yeah. So what move are you gonna do?
I think I'm gonna enter the fray.
So that enters you into combat. Set the rank of each of your foes. So there's probably a lot of people in here.
Yeah, but they're probably not like super good at fighting.
Oh, that's true, because it's all nobles talking
It's all
about
the
it. So
nobles talking shit.
there's probably a couple of guards. But that's the only ones we have to deal with.
Yeah, because the nobles are gonna. Yeah, so there's probably
Yeah.
like two dangerous foe, and the rest are just kind of whatever, or
Yeah.
non-combatants, unless attacked, and then they're just troublesome.
Or instead of enter the fray, you could do aid your ally.
Oh yeah.
So if you score a hit, you secure an advantage,
Mm-hmm.
and then I get the bonus instead. When I
Okay, so
make my roll.
and because I'm kicking down the door,
Yeah,
that would
you're
be
like
that would be an iron and kicking in the door for you.
right. They think they're beset upon from both sides, and all of a sudden there's a
Yes.
mammoth there too.
Yes.
An undead mammoth.
Yes. Do I get, because I'm helping you, do I get a +1? I don't think so. I think it's just
I think that's how bonds work.
because I'm doing it for you because of our bond.
Let me double check. Bond. Yeah.
Sweet. I'm kicking in the door.
Yeah, you get a +1.
Sweet. Do this. I got a weak hit.
Weak hit. Okay. So on secure an advantage.
Your advantage is short-lived. So I take a +1 momentum.
So do I get the momentum?
Let's see. So aid your ally. So you get the momentum.
The score a hit, and they instead of you can take the benefits of the move, right? Because you're supporting me. So
Yeah, so you get the momentum, and I kick
okay.
in the door.
So I have less chance of, or more chance to potentially burn momentum here.
Yeah.
All right.
Do it.
I have a ritual called Visage. When I paint myself in blood dash, technically I didn't paint myself, but I became painted in blood and dash.
Painted. Yes.
On a strong hit, I roll wits. On a strong hit, I can add +2 and take 1 momentum if I secure an advantage or compel using fear. So I don't know why they're so afraid of me at the moment,
Make
but I
them
could
more.
compel them and be like, "You won't take Red off."
Yes. And
Um,
no, you want to compel them to give back Ikram, but you probably don't remember.
oh yeah, I'm just like screaming like, "Where's Ikram?"
Hey, Claude Devaldu, welcome on in.
Load of Aldu. Hello. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. A strong hit.
Yes.
Okay, this is good.
This is very good.
All right, so on a strong hit, so now I can take +2 and a momentum. So my momentum is now 8, and I'm going
Yes.
to attempt to compel them
Do it.
to give up Ikram.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I'm doing?
Yeah.
I think that's what Cluck's doing.
I think that's what Cluck's doing.
She realizes that she's like, "Oh my gosh, I think I just fell through a roof." And I'm just staring down all these people. I'm like, "Ikram!"
you see me in the background like kicking in the door, looking ready to punch something.
Yeah, and I think I'm calling on, I'm doing some sort of weird like I think I'm threatening them with jaws.
Yes.
Like I'm telling them that they'll all be devoured if they don't give me Ikram.
Yes, with Jaws hands.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. You ready? I have a
Do it.
+2 here. Strong hit.
Yes.
All right. On a strong hit, they'll do what you want or share what they know. Take a momentum. If you use this in exchange to gather information, make that move now. Am I? So I guess the question is, do they know where Ikram is?
um.
Is he nearby or is he being held somewhere?
Let's do it. Let's do a 50-50. Yes, he's nearby. No, he's somewhere else.
Okay.
He's somewhere else.
He's somewhere else. So we need to um so I'm compelling them to tell me where he is. So I don't think there's do I need to make a gather information roll? Or do they just tell me?
I think they just tell you with the
Yeah.
strong hit. I think they
Yeah.
just tell you where he is.
Yeah, I think so too. All right. Um all right, well I'm gonna roll the Oracle for a location about where he is.
Yeah. Do it.
He's in a fjord or bay.
Excellent. There's a lot of those.
It's wild, okay, so it's not civilized. And
Of course it is.
if it's a bay, then it's a coastal waters location. Should
Yes.
we roll some sort of a name?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do
Coastal waters.
coastal waters
We
location.
haven't named our fjord either.
Oh, it's in an estuary, so it's like right at the mouth.
Yes.
So what have they done to him? Why is he there? Uh,
Well, because they wanted. Remember, we discussed this that they want to be in charge.
right.
They don't like They don't like his plans.
So they're
He's
negotiating
old.
on his behalf.
They're trying. They say they're negotiating on his behalf. But
Yeah.
now you've jumped in, and it turns out that they haven't been because you scared the shit out of them, and the people. So do the Mount Watch people now realize that they've been? Yeah, that's a good point, Gren.
Oh. Oh my goodness. They that's why people want me dead. That's of course. They're literally going to bring his half shark-eaten body back to Red Hall to frame me. Because who else could it be? We have to get to him.
We have to get to him, and all this right here needs to stop because you are not negotiating in good faith with the leader of our community.
So here's the real question, V. And I think this is probably a fate roll with an unlikely is
Yeah.
do they just let us leave?
All right. Do they just let us leave? Unlikely. Yep.
Another natural
Another
one. That's 2 natural ones on a D100 tonight.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
I guess we have to fight our way out of here.
I guess we're fighting our way out of here. It's true. I built the character to smash the shit out of things. It's fine.
All right. Let's see. How does this work? Moves. It's not a formal duel.
Nope.
It is entering combat, I think.
Yeah.
So, how about can you roll? There's a role in the oracles called challenge rank. We can see how strong their guards are.
Challenge rank where you
Or
are.
we can just assume like this is a X-size village. Their warriors are probably like you're a very powerful warrior, I think, right?
Yes.
So like, would you say that the average town guard is as strong as you, slightly weaker than you, stronger than you? What would you say?
I would say I'm probably pretty evenly matched with someone who trains regularly. So
Okay,
it depends on if we think in this village They're and not necessarily training, but like is actually occasionally having to fight for their life.
Yeah. I accidentally clicked it and got dangerous, which was actually what I was about to
Yeah,
suggest.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so I think there's probably 2 guards at the moment,
Yes, I think
with
two.
more
I
probably.
think two guards, one from our village for Ikram's family, and
Mm,
then one who's just kind of from their village, just because they want to keep it even to make sure that when you're in negotiations, if one party
yeah,
has more guards than the other, then they're
yeah,
uneven. So the Mount Watch people are kind of like, we're gonna pretend like we're gonna keep this even,
yeah.
but we're not really.
So there's people waiting in the wings, so we have to act fast and get out of here.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so enter the fray. We
End of the
have
fray.
a dangerous foe, which is 2 progress per harm, and they deal 2 harm. So
Yes.
I'm gonna think we should on our shared sheet
Yeah.
set up 2 progress meters. One's Red Hall Guard, and one is
Mount
Morn
Watch
Watch
guard.
Guard.
Yeah, or Morn Watch. Yeah.
So this one is Red Hall Guard. Okay. And Watch Guard. And which one is closest to you?
How would they're probably equidistant because they would be sitting across the two sides would be sitting across the table.
Yeah, that's true. All right. So I'm going to enter the fray.
I'm going to enter the fray as well.
So we set the rank of our people. We roll then to determine who's in control.
Yep.
Wait, is this a? Do we roll once for this, or do we each roll?
I think we each roll, or maybe one of us rolls. I think we
Yeah.
each roll to determine kind of who goes in, who reacts first.
Yeah.
And since
Oh yeah.
I'm
On a strong hit, we get momentum and have initiative. On a weak hit, we take
yeah,
either momentum or
or
initiative.
initiative, yeah. And
Okay.
I'm gonna square off against the world, so I'm using heart to enter the fray.
All right. I'm using wits. I'm trying to basically find cover.
Yep, yep, yep.
All right. Here we go. Good luck.
Yes. It's a weak hit, but I could burn him. I could burn momentum to make it a strong hit. Do I
I
want
got a
to?
strong hit.
Do I want to burn momentum to make it a strong hit?
Ooh, how much momentum do you have?
I have 6, and
That's
then
pretty good.
I'll get 2 back.
That's true. So you would reset to 2. So you're basically spending 2 momentum to ensure that you have
To
both
ensure that I have
initiative
both.
and momentum.
Yeah, I think I do
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Okay, so then it's strong hit. Take my 2 momentum, and I have initiative. And I don't know how the companion works. If he can work action on his own.
Yeah, so what does it say on his card?
He walks with a resolute path, and if I strike or clash riding him, I can add +1 and inflict +1 harm on a hit.
Oh, well, you are writing him.
Yeah,
You just Kool-Aid Mammoth through the wall.
yeah. There we go. Yeah, I always So, we're totally gonna.
All right.
We're gonna probably strike the. I'm gonna go for the Mornwatch guard first.
Yep.
Just because enemy.
Mm-hmm.
And I might know the Red Hall guard, and I feel kind of bad squishing him with the mammoth.
Yeah.
Ardane! Hi, Ardane. Thank you for the host. Have a good night.
Right.
Haven't seen you in forever. We love you. So I'm going to, let's see. What's the difference between strike and clash?
So strike when you have initiative and attack in close quarters. Clash is when your foe has initiative.
Okay.
and you
I
fight
have
close
initiative. It's
Yeah.
okay. Get some sleep. Sleep is important. We're totally striking.
Hell yeah.
We're running
I think
up.
I am too. weirdly.
And it's iron, and I get a +1, and he gets a blam. Weak hit. I don't have enough to burn to make that happen, so I inflict +2. I inflict 2 harm on the Mornwatch guard, and I lose my initiative. Whoops, that's
Yeah.
I did that on.
So you normally inflict 1 harm when you do that, but because
But
of a
because I'm
mammoth,
on a mammoth.
yeah. So you charge into the room,
On a
and
mammoth.
just on a mammoth, and the I think, and you said the Mornwatch guard you were going for.
Yes.
Okay. So. Oh, actually, no. Sorry. When we entered the fray, we determined how much damage. So
How much
we do
damage they do.
2 progress per harm, and they inflict 2. So we click
Okay.
it. We click it 4 times. Yeah.
Yeah.
So click that progress bar 4 times. Yeah.
He doesn't feel so
That's what
good.
happens when you get hit with a mammoth.
He doesn't feel so good. Oh no. Now do we think Richard did his signature move?
What is his? Oh my god.
Finish him.
Now the question is his signature move a likelihood? Or,
I mean, you don't get named Richard Biter because you sometimes.
we'll do likely. Yes, yep,
Yes,
yep,
of course
yep.
he did.
Of course he did.
So this poor Mornwatch guard is like knocked over, and all of a sudden he's just being like flung around by his cup. Wow.
Do you yield?
So your next move would be end the fight normally.
Well, you have something to do, don't you?
I do, but I could jump on his as Richard is swinging him around. I could just walk up and stab him. Or I could attack the Red Hall guard. What do you think? Because they were both about the same distance.
I think you would. It seems like you would be more likely to attack the Red Hall guard just to.
I also think that Cluck is
like-
probably a bit of a coward.
But also, yeah.
So I don't think I'd face the Red Hall guard when he is currently like brandishing a spear and unharmed.
Right.
I'd probably just run up and try and stab the guy who's like completely out of the fight.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna make an end the fight move against that guy. You may resolve. Oh yeah, so basically I just roll to resolve. Not fulfill vow, no. How would I do this?
When you make a move to take decisive action
and score a strong hit, you may resolve the outcome of the fight. If you do, okay, so I think what I do is I strike.
Yeah.
Which is the move that if I score a strong hit, I can resolve the outcome of this fight. If I do, roll the challenge dice. Oh, this would be against. Okay, so it's not per target.
Oh, so if you wreck the Mornwatch guard, this is over. If you finish,
if I get a strong hit on the Mornwatch guard,
the whole thing is over. They'll like stop and look at us and pay attention.
Yeah, I think so. All right, I think that's how it works.
I think so. That feels right.
All right. Well, I charge up to the Mornwatch guard,
and the Mornwatch guard is not looking so good.
I'm covered in ash and blood.
Yep.
I look like a Draugr, and I just bring this little bony dagger into his neck. I roll edge.
Do it.
Let's go.
Do it. It's not looking good.
I miss. I can burn to make a strong hit, though.
Do it.
What would I otherwise get on a miss? On a miss, your attack fails and you have to pay the price and you give the foe the initiative. Nope. I'm burning.
Do it. Burn
I
it.
burn momentum, go back to 2. I deal my 1 harm. The Mornwatch guard is dead.
It's dead.
He's clearly already out of the fight, and I just put him out of his misery.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
yield?
So on a strong hit, and we retain the initiative.
Yes.
So yeah, the foe is no longer in the fight. They are killed, out of action, flee, or surrender as appropriate to the situation and your intent. So yeah,
They're
there's a
dead.
mammoth in here. This guy just got his Richard bitten off. Uh, it's over. So I think the one red guard, Red Hall guard, like drops his spear, and he's just like staring at this guy's,
Does he now in this time of stress? Does the Red Hall Guard recognize us?
You can do an oracle roll on that.
Yeah, it's probably about 50-50 that he's stressed. He does recognize us.
Yeah, I
Of the
think
mammoth.
he recognizes Richard.
He knows Richard.
He knows that special move.
If not, personally, he knows it by reputation.
Yeah. It's like, not again.
Let's see. Let's give him a name too. Artiga.
All right, Artiga. So Artiga, maybe he doesn't drop his weapon, but I think he clearly like disengages from the fight.
Yeah.
And now there's just a bunch of terrified nobles running around.
I'm gonna hop down off Richard and say, you this is not right. You should not be doing this. These are not the leaders of Red Hall.
Yeah, you cowards.
We didn't elect them. We elected their father. And we're not a society of kings. We do elections. And they're not their father, and they don't speak for their father. Because he's not dead. And if he is, well, then we have a whole different problem to deal with.
Oh yeah, we'll be back.
So we're going to get Ikram right now. And you, and I'm going to point at any of them who might have Richards. Richard is still hungry.
Yeah. I pat Richard and I say, plenty of Richards to go around. All right, let's go.
All right, let's go.
So yeah, I think we both climb up on top of the mammoth.
Everybody up on the mammoth. Let's go.
Trundle back through the big great hall doors.
No, there's no doors anymore.
Oh, there's no doors. That's
there's no doors.
Back through the great hall.
And I'm sure everybody at the market is now like staring. What? What?
And then I think we go to this bay.
Yep.
This estuary where there's probably a poor Ikram, like, tied up to a wooden stake in the bay
while the tide comes in.
Yeah, while the tide's coming in. Oh no, we have so little time.
We have to hurry. Run faster, Richard. Run faster.
Is that a good place to pause our adventure and call it?
I think so, because I think we need to take. Well, that's a good place to pause. I don't know. We don't have a good spot to do the journal entry.
That's true.
We might want to get to Ikram and then free Ikram, and then we can kind of rest because we.
Yeah, and I don't think that this bay is particularly far, right?
Right.
So it's not like we're gonna make a journey here.
No.
So I think what we do,
it would be just like, down the mountain. They probably have like a little path to go down the mountain.
Yeah.
And we're riding the mammoth, so.
That's true. So what do we do here instead? We What's our move?
Hmm.
I think maybe this we know where they are.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we go as fast as we possibly can to get there. Um, and as we come down into at the end of this like winding river that cuts through the mountains into an estuary, and we see the pole in the bay, and
Yeah.
the water is like just barely above his feet.
Yeah,
Um,
and then it's gonna be something to it's probably something with like either edge or wits to get to him without also being swept out. Or do we just ride the mammoth out there?
yeah,
I mean, it's maybe secure an advantage to try and
we
figure
can
out
do that.
the
Yeah,
best way to do it.
it's a little early for my prayers, but I can try.
Yeah. Like
I don't have a chicken on me.
if you can do a prayer and distract Jaws so that we can.
Hmm. All right, I'll do it. I will. Uh, I wade out into the waters. I've put my chicken bones all back on me, and I will say my prayers and secure an advantage. Uh, weak hit,
Better than nothing.
so I get 2 momentum, and I have a limited window, so I get 3 momentum. So the secure advantage would give me 1, but the asset, because I'm a disciple of Jaws, I get 2.
Yep, yep, yep.
All right. I don't think I'm a great swimmer.
Is Richard a good swimmer? Or is it shallow? Let's see. What's the question we ask? Is it shallow enough for Richard, or is Richard a good swimmer?
Oh, actually, hang on a sec. There's sort of okay. I think this is probably okay, but if you look at aid your ally,
Oh.
it's a secure an advantage move.
Mm-hmm.
So could I theoretically use my Jaws prayers to aid an ally, which is still securing an advantage? So I could give you 3 momentum, and then
Yeah.
you could swim out to get Ikram,
Okay.
because
Yeah. There we
because I
go.
don't have any iron. I
Okay.
can't swim.
All right. I'm so Slade.
Hey, Slade.
Slade, welcome in. Thank you for the 25-month resub. Welcome to Sunday night. Ironsworn with Liam.
It's there's been some things. Some things have happened.
Some things have happened. I mean, I can't take credit for all of them.
Hmm. I mean, can't you?
I mean, between it's not Fantasy Grounds, it's Foundry.
It's Foundry.
Yes, my mammoth is named Richard Biter.
Hmm.
It's very fun. Okay,
Uh, I
so
think. Yeah, go ahead.
so what would this be for me to swim out?
I think you face danger.
Yeah. Face
Yeah.
danger, and I'm totally like strong arming out to it.
Yeah, and I'm standing in the shallows. We've got like little sharks swimming all around me as I'm like trying to control them and keep them off you.
Yep. All right, let's do this.
Good luck.
It's a weak hit, and I don't have enough to cancel the 9,
Even with the 3 momentum.
even with the 3 momentum.
Oh, right, because of this 9. Yeah. All right.
Um, so we're either delayed, lose advantage, or face a new danger.
Mhm.
Tired or hurt,
Yeah.
dispirited or afraid, or I think afraid because of all the sharks. I'm
Yeah.
afraid
So
I'm
I
gonna
think
get bit.
I think I'm successfully drawing them away, but they're like real aggressive and they're like bumping
Yes.
up against you and they
So I gotta endure stress.
yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go with heart because Bablam. I am better with heart.
Mhm.
Ooh, that's not good. Weak hit.
Okay.
I press on. I will.
So you take 1 stress and keep going.
Yes. 1 stress. Where do I mark stress?
Your spirit bar.
Ah, yeah. 1 stress. And I'll press on to free Ikram.
All right. So let me just double check something. Keep going. Just gonna look up a rule.
So I think it's a. I don't want to punch it. I want to like try and untie it, which is probably edge. I don't have a knife. Probably like a strike with edge. Try and get him free. I think.
Yeah. So you're probably having to swim out there now, right?
Yeah.
So you're like fighting off the sharks, and also trying to like climb this probably barnacled and slippery
Yeah.
like
Well, and
pillar.
let's see. Let's see. Is it deep enough for me to touch for my feet to touch the ground? No. So it's I can't touch the ground with my feet. So I'm swimming, but that would mean that it's like over Vikram's head cuz I'm really tall. So I have to dive.
Yeah. So one other thing we forgot to do, and that's okay. We're still learning. It's only the first night we're playing with this system.
Yeah.
We haven't been progressing our vows
I
as
know.
we reach milestones. So
I think we've at least reached 1 milestone to prove
so
that Vikram didn't do it.
I think uh, for you, the information that we got um, in
In
Red Hall
Red
was a
Hall.
progress.
Yep, that was 1 progress.
Um, for me, I think well, for both of us, I think arriving at Mornwatch is progress.
Yep.
Because that was the end of a big journey.
Yep.
Um, I think the clue on the road that the family was there is probably progress for both of us.
Yep. Good night, Kathy.
Night, Kathy.
Love you. We'll see you tomorrow for 30 Sword Lesbians.
The market for you was a progress,
Yes.
and then the finding the Ikram's family and the nobles in there is a progress.
Yep.
And then getting the information about where Ikram was is a progress for me.
Yes.
So I think uh I'm at 4 right now,
And I'm at 5.
and you're at 5. Okay, so we're not quite ready to solve it. There's still
No.
more to be done.
We gotta
So
get Ikram out of the
we
ocean.
got to get him out of the ocean safely. Yeah. All right. Is there anything I can do here?
Um
Um, I don't think it makes sense to keep rolling the devotant.
no, but I want to secure an advantage. Like I want to go berserker,
Hmm.
and secure an advantage to dive under and get him free. Like I'm gonna muscle him out.
Okay.
So for that, I add +1 to my secure an advantage, which of course is gonna be iron because
Yeah.
I've gone berserker. I do +1.
So you're rage climbing.
I'm rage swimming down to try and
Yeah.
strong hit.
There we go.
Yes. Let's see. Make another move now, not a progress move, and add +1, or prepare to act and take +2 momentum. I'm gonna dive down and strike it
Okay.
with iron, so that'll be a +1 with on that.
So you're like literally trying to cut
strong,
the
strong hit.
nice.
I inflict 1 harm on it, on
All
the
right.
rope and on the wood.
I think that's probably
I
plenty to
think
cut
that's
rope.
yeah, to like
Yeah.
get through it, like just rip it apart.
Yeah, I don't think they're chaining him up or anything.
No, and then grab him and swim for the surface.
All right. Great. So we have Ikram
We have Ikram.
in the shallows.
Yes.
I'm gonna take a progress. You take a progress,
Yes.
and then I guess the question is Ikram hurt? Should we ask the Oracle?
I think we have to ask the Oracle. I think it's like 50-50, and then we have to figure out how hurt he is if he is hurt.
Yeah. We can roll the challenge rank.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. We're doing it. He's hurt. God damn it.
Oh no! How hurt?
How hurt? Oh no.
Not too bad. That's I think
Okay.
rank 1, right? No, that's rank 2.
Formidable?
Oh wait, for middle's. Oh, he's very hurt.
Yeah.
We gotta help him.
Yeah, we gotta help him. I can't.
Okay.
I don't do good healing. Uh. What if?
Uh,
What if we? Can you do healing?
no.
Uh.
I think I left my healer's kit at home.
Okay.
We left too quickly.
Okay. Um. I
Wait, what's heal? When
heal
you treat
is.
an injury or ailment. Oh, I have wits. I can heal.
Yeah. In
I
some
forgot
way
it
you
was a
must.
move.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
All right, we can do this. I don't have any supplies for this, so I don't think I can add any bonuses.
Which, like, he has his shirt. We can take his shirt off.
Yeah,
And, like,
and
use it.
I'm covered in rags and
Yeah.
splints and stuff.
And I'll volunteer part. I will give part of my clothing as long as my important bits are still covered.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go.
All right, let's do this.
All right.
Okay, weak hit. That's fine.
All right. So I should make a progress bar.
Do we take the supply or the momentum? Take the hit to supply or momentum?
On a weak hit, you must suffer -1 supply or minus. I'm only at 2 momentum, so I'm gonna have to use our supply.
Okay, use the supply.
All right, so we go down to 3. And I think that's a progress. So yeah, we got work to do on this poor guy.
Yeah, but we gotta get him back, and maybe someone in town can help with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to take him back to Mornwatch.
Yeah. Do we know of a nearby like friendship, like a place that people could help? Some sort of like a maybe like a
Given that we decided that their places were far apart, it's probably unlikely, but we'll let the Oracle tell us. No.
there's no one nearby at 2.
No.
Okay, I have an idea.
Okay.
I think what we do is we bring him up onto the beach and we make camp because we can take the recuperate action.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, we bundle him up, and I try to pull him, but obviously I'm the weakest person in the world.
No, I just pick him up.
Yeah.
Pick him up and
like,
carry him up to
just
make camp.
holding one of his like feet as you carry his entire body weight, and I'm struggling with it.
Exactly.
Yeah, we get up there. Fortunately, I'm pretty sure I can make a camp, but we roll supply to make camp.
Yep.
So that's with our supply, which is 3. You want to do that?
Sure.
Oh, actually, before you do, never mind.
It's too late. I've already done it.
It's a strong hit.
Strong hit anyway.
All right, we take 2 of the options, so we can do recuperate, partake, relax, focus. I think if we take recuperate twice, I think we can.
Yep. I think we
can
take
probably get him.
recuperate because we want Ikram to feel better.
Yeah. All right. So I think if you're hurt, you get 1. I'm hurt,
I'm
so I
not
can get
hurt.
1 health. And then we use the other hit to stabilize Ikram.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Phew.
Phew.
Sorry, I'm like exhausted. This is the most physical work I've ever done.
You should. You
Sitting on
should.
this pebbly beach.
Yeah, yeah. You should take a little bit of a nap and get some rest, and then we're gonna take Ikram back to Red Hall, and we're gonna prove that you didn't kill him. And Ikram, you're gonna tell them that it wasn't Buck, right?
Is he conscious?
Is he conscious? How healed did he end up getting?
I mean, we stabilized him, right?
Yeah.
So I think he's probably still needs like more
Yeah.
recovery and
So we don't know for sure, but we're taking him back to Red. I want to take him
yeah,
back to Red Hall because
definitely.
he's not dead. So we proved that he's not dead,
Hmm.
and now we're on the.
So I think
Did I take
if
a
we manage, go ahead.
Did I take a progress for that for finding him? I don't remember. I think it did.
We got a progress for recovering
Yeah,
him.
for recovering him.
Yeah. Um, and we could probably take one for stabilizing him.
Yeah, because he's
So
not dead.
yeah, we could. I think we're is if we can get him back to Red Hall
Yeah.
before Ikram's family either finds us or like rallies out and does something crazy.
Yeah, so I think we don't rest all day. We rest long enough and then we are on the way back.
Yeah, so the make camp thing suggests several hours, so
Yeah.
we could probably start heading back sometime in the afternoon.
Mhm.
All right.
I suppose that's a shared progress. We can do
Yeah,
that
so we
shared
can
progress.
undertake another journey.
Yeah. I suppose we don't need the Mornwatch guard anymore.
Yeah, he's definitely dead.
He's dead. The Red Hall guard is not dead yet, but we'll put it in the
He's just
shared
traumatized.
uh the journey home.
Hmm.
Is it what rank do we want to give it? Formidable?
What was it on the way here?
I think we did dangerous.
No, because we said it was short, right? I think it was
Yeah,
just formidable.
formidable is the third rank.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. It was rank 2.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
dangerous. Okay. All right.
All right. We got this.
We got this.
We
We
just
got
like
this.
secure him on Richard,
Yep.
bundle him in blankets.
Yeah.
Um,
And since we're
and
going back the way we came, we'll hit our same waypoints.
we will, yeah.
All right. You want to roll the first one? Or you want me to roll the first one?
I can take the first watch
All right.
or first
Do it.
roll.
Do it. You've got better wits than me.
Here we go. Weak hit.
We can't still hit.
-1 supply.
Fine.
We're down to 2.
Fine.
And we reach what was it called? The cliff.
Yep, the cliff.
Yeah, the beautiful Overwatch.
Yes.
Okay. Do we risk resupply or do we just push on?
We still have 2 supply.
Okay,
I
that's
think
probably
we push
fine for now.
on.
Yeah,
We
let's just
push
try
on.
and get there.
Yep. All right. So I have marked our progress. I'm
Weak hit.
gonna burn to make it a strong hit. Or yeah, I'm gonna burn it to make it make it a weak hit because it was not a weak hit.
Oh, got it. Okay, so yeah,
It was not. I needed to do something.
we're down to uh 1 supply.
We're down to 1 supply,
Let me just
and we made
quickly.
it to what was next? It was the mine.
I think it's the mine. Yeah, the big the
Yeah,
pole,
yeah, the mine.
the iron spike.
Yes,
It's
I.
probably faded since last night.
Oh yeah, no, and
Yeah.
I know that I've touched that one already, so I could touch it
Hmm.
again, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah. So just so you know, when your supply is exhausted, we mark unprepared on our sheets,
Mm.
and if we suffer any additional supply while unprepared, We must exchange each additional supply for any combination of health or spirit or momentum.
I think we gotta resupply here.
Yeah, I can go. This is around the area I found those
Yeah,
mushrooms.
this is where you found the mushrooms.
Okay, I'll go wander into the woods and see if I can get some of those.
Thank you
It
for the
did just rain
follow,
last night.
Agent Slime. Welcome on in. We need more mushrooms.
All right, so it's like that. It's that like humid air at the end of after a night of storming, and I wander into like these sun-dappled pines. I look like this weird, like I'm covered in ash and mud and seawater. It's
Exactly.
been it's been a long 24 hours. We haven't slept yet. Um, and I start foraging. I'm gonna roll wits.
Yes.
I get a strong hit. We
Yes.
take 2 supply.
Yay.
So I find that secret mushroom.
You find your mushroom thing,
patch.
and you find another truffle for
Heck yeah.
for Richard,
For
which keeps him from biting any more Richards for the moment.
Oh gosh. He just needs something with a little mushroom cap to like sate that desire.
Exactly.
All right. So we go up to 3 supply,
Yay.
and that's probably that probably takes like an hour or so. So it's probably late afternoon by the time we hit the road again.
Yep, but we gotta keep pressing. We gotta press on.
Yeah.
We gotta get Ikram back.
All right. Undertake more journey.
Right. Is it your turn or is it my turn? I can't remember. Doesn't
Uh
matter.
yeah.
I'll roll it. It's fine.
Okay.
A miss.
Oh no. What does that mean?
We gotta pay the price.
Oh no.
Perilous
We're
event.
waylaid by a perilous event.
You know what the perilous event is?
They catch up to us.
Ikram's family.
Yeah, they have horses and shit.
Yep. Let's see. What is the pay
It's
the
true.
price?
The most obvious negative outcome
The most
happens.
obvious negative outcome is the family shows up.
Oh, damn it. So yeah, I think they're riders, and who's the guy who wants to be Ikram? His son. Which like asshole son is this? Should we roll a name?
Muna.
Muna. That son of a bitch. All right. So yeah, Muna shows up in these like stupid puffy like foreigner clothes.
He's got like the puffy sleeves and puffy pants.
Yeah.
And he's wearing shoes. Ugh.
Gosh. He's not even a Red Hollian anymore.
No.
Gross.
Gross.
And he probably has more guards with him.
Yeah.
What do we do? Like we can see them coming down the road, right?
Yeah. I think we see them, like we pause for a minute on our way, on our continuing past the mine, and then either we hear something or we've paused and we see something. I think we hear something. It feels like we hear the sound of footsteps or hoofbeats or something behind us.
Yeah, I think horses sound way different than mammoths trundling along a trail.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
So I look down at Ikram, and then I briefly imagine myself burning on a pyre. And I say, we have to run.
I agree.
And then I think I look to the forest, the dense, scary, probably horror-filled forest. And then I look down the cliff, the sharp, pointy, steep decline, and I say, which one?
I look at the forest and we're on a mammoth. If we take a straight line, the path kind of curves.
Yeah.
To stay out of along the edge. If we straight line through the forest, I predict if we go that way, and I just point where I think the village is.
Mm-hmm.
And we go straight through the forest. If we hang on, I think Richard can get us there.
All right. So I think this is face danger with wits for
Yep.
navigating the scary forests.
Yep. And I think we need to do a secure an advantage.
Yeah. Oh, should we secure an advantage would be like distracting the
Yes. We need to secure some sort of advantage.
okay, just for the extra
Can
momentum.
Richard can knock trees over on the path as he goes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Like
we catch glimpse of them at the edge of the
yeah, but if you know,
trail.
and like if we knock enough trees, they won't be able to jump over all of them.
Yeah, they'll have to
And
at
as he's
least
kind of going
stop for a
through,
bit.
he's gonna push trees out of his way, and they're gonna fall in the path.
Yeah.
That would be iron.
Do it.
Do I get a bonus because I'm using Richard? No. It's a
Uh
weak hit.
okay. So that's momentum.
But that's like it's one momentum and it's short lived, but it's enough. Is
Yep.
it enough to uh get us to town first?
I think it's enough to at the very least think that they are
Yeah.
don't I think it's enough that they don't think we went into the woods.
Or that they think that we're still there waiting to ambush them.
Oh, maybe they stop and are delayed because they think we set up a
They
trap.
think we'd set up a trap.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yep. So
But it
that's the
doesn't keep
delay.
them there for long. It delays them
No.
for long enough for us to get a lead on them and continue.
Yeah.
And we can cut back to the road and continue on the road.
'Cause nobody would go into the ruined woods.
No,
That would be foolish.
that would be silly.
All right. I'm going to roll face danger.
All right.
Weak hit doesn't give a +1, right?
On face danger.
Oh, for if you had done that to 8 ally,
Oh yeah, I think
it's just the momentum.
just the momentum. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Oh,
Yay!
that's awesome.
Yay!
All right, opportunity. We got a critical success. So I think I get off of Richard and I start like moving through the woods because this is like my jam. I come out into the woods all the time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Um, this is where like I do crazy rituals and pray for the devouring of the world,
Yeah.
uh, and try to find wild chickens.
Are there
So
even wild chickens on this here?
they're probably like guinea fowl and things like
No,
that.
they're not actually wild chickens.
Yeah, they're not actually chickens. It's like a
they're,
quail or something.
they're escapees. But they're not actually wild chickens. You just think they are.
Yeah. All right, what's the big opportunity here? So we successfully navigate the ruined woods.
We make it
Um
home. I think like
I think yeah,
we get home.
we just find an exceptional path and we make it to Red Hall
Yeah.
before Muna.
Yeah, before fucking Muna
Stupid Muna.
with his shoes and
All right,
fancy
so I think that
clothes.
marks progress. We have 8 progress now for well, I have 8 for find and rescue Ikram.
Yeah,
I
also
think
have
I can
8. I think
try and fulfill my vow.
I think so. I think it's try and fulfill the vow now.
Okay. When you achieve what you believe to be the fulfillment of your vow, roll the challenge dice and compare to your progress. Momentum is ignored. So my progress is 8. So I'm going to roll 2d10.
It.
It's let me click to open it. It's a 10 and a 3,
A
so that's a
10 and a
weak hit.
Yep.
On a weak hit, there's more to be done, or you realize the truth of your quest. Envision what you discover, then mark experience uh, for whether or not it was. So this was formidable, right? this quest?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was is formidable. I think so. I think
Oh yeah,
there's probably more to be done.
I think
That
it revolves around his family, right?
yeah, I think there's more to be done about his family.
So we still fulfilled the
Yeah,
we still fulfilled the vow because I
yeah,
found and rescued Ikram.
yeah,
Um, but maybe he's not out of the woods. Like maybe Moon is not going to let this leave this alone.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I also, we got him back to town, and he's still
mhm,
alive. And for me, that I consider that to be like, should he's still here, he's still alive.
mhm.
So I'm also going to try and fulfill my vow.
Yeah, yeah. If he can talk.
And my quest is complete.
Hell yeah.
I did it.
So
We did it.
on a strong hit, your quest is complete. Mark experience. So we both get 3 XP.
So I have one XP marked already. I don't know if that was me clicking that or if we just.
Oh, I don't know what that little bar. I don't know what that is.
Oh, that
Oh, it
like
resets it.
that resets it.
Got it.
Okay, that's what the X is. So yeah, I have 3 XP now.
So yeah. So I think what happens is I succeeded at finding and rescue Ikram, and because he's alive, he can prove that I didn't do
Yes.
it.
Yeah, he proves that you didn't do it, but you didn't really completely rescue him because his family's still shitty and they're still coming.
Yeah, so I think there's more to be done is that Ikram's family or Muna specifically
Yep.
are still a threat to Red Hall.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not going to just let us get away with this.
No.
They're not going to try subtlety in the night either. They might
Also,
attack us.
also, it's very possible that killing the Mornwatch guard like totally means that we're at war with
Oh,
Mornwatch now.
oh no. All right.
Let's ask the Oracle. Are we at war with Mornwatch? Oh,
No. I don't think it's a 50-50, but that's
well, we
still
mean,
pretty low.
I mean, we could. It's still pretty low. We could re-roll
I
it to see if it changes, if it's likely.
well, I think that doesn't shift it enough. So if we
Oh
take the
yeah,
39, I think it's still a no.
I think it's still a no.
So they're not at war with us, but Muna
Why not?
and his cronies aren't going to let this
No, no, they're
leave this alone.
not. Yeah,
But that
no.
is probably enough to write our journal entries for tonight.
Yes, and I think what we'll do is we'll raid out end stream and we'll write the journal entries offline, post them in the Discord, and then next time we can read the journal entries to start out to remember
Yeah,
where we were.
great.
All right, so we're gonna go raid someone, and I don't know who it is yet. I gotta go see who is currently live. Um, I have never been able to raid Wapelius, and he's so cool and such a good dude. Quiet for now. If you are not following Apellius, you should. He streams all night, so you can just hang out with him if you're feeling insomnia. Liam, what are you up to this week?
This week I have a whole bunch of D&D to play. That's it. I'll see you on Friday on the Pyro Club.
Yeah.
And then maybe a Saturday stream.
Ooh, yay! And I will be back tomorrow morning at 10:30 Central, 11:30 Eastern. We're going to be up at the piano for a holiday piano stream. I don't know any Labor Day songs, but I'm sure I'll think of something. And we'll see you again next time. Bye!
Thanks for having me.